All right, guys, what's up? The new Magic set's out, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing some ranked play. So we do have a mono-white deck that I think is quite strong, the mono-white Eldraine deck. It's very fun. A lot of cool cards. Very excited for this. And of course, a little bit of a fun fact. When I first started my YouTube channel many, many moons ago, and I think the videos are actually still up, I was actually going to be originally a Magic channel. That was kind of my first call there, but I ended up going to Warhammer, which was a great choice. Total War Warhammer, of course, my jam. But today, guys, we're going to be doing some Magic Arena. It's launch day. The new set's out. So for anybody who's looking to get into Magic Arena, it's a free-to-play game. So essentially, you can go on, you can download it, and they give you like starting decks. And I think actually today, if you look, so if we go over to the Home tab, and if you were to download it today, for example, and you go to the Play Any Deck Standard, it's a format that they have only for I think a couple days, where essentially you can play any deck, any amount of cards. It doesn't matter if they're in your collection or not, so there is that. But today, guys, we're going to be doing a mono-white deck that I've created. And we'll wait for a couple more people to get here before I get started. So let me adjust my my little mat here on the floor. I know the gingerbread cookies thing was great, wasn't it? Yeah. Professor Pone says he's making dank haggard decks as we speak. Well, Pone, I'm going to be playing like a couple just like ladder battles because I want to rank up a little bit. And then after that, once towards the end of the stream, we'll join up and do some head-to-heads, which I think would be really fun. And of course, over the course of this week, you and I can do like best of 7 streams and stuff like that. Now, this deck I think is actually going to be very good. But once we get a couple more people, I see people are still trickling in. The stream's only 3 minutes in right now. So we'll get rolling here on some of the cards and what the deck tech is and all that fun stuff. If you guys have any questions, absolutely love the occasional Magic stream. Started playing again. Dude, it's a blast, man. Arena is really fun. It's like a great pickup game. Typically after I finish, doing Warhammer stuff late at night, I'll just jump on and play like 5-10 games or something, and it's awesome. It's great. I think they did a really good job with it. My wallet hates you, but otherwise it's awesome. Yeah, it's not that expensive, really. Like with this set, I did buy some packs initially to kind of make this deck so I could play for you guys here. But I was able to pretty much craft like most of the deck based on what I had saved up from before. Just like gold, I was able to get like 15 packs or something. Like it was great. Yeah, we could do green-black. Today's going to be mono-white, so we have a mono-white deck because it's one of my favorites. Back when I used to play like Modern and some of the older formats, I used to play mono-white quite a bit, and it was always a lot of fun. So we're going to be playing like a white weenie deck. It's very aggressive, has a lot of like early cards, and some really cool planeswalkers as well. What's up, Golgari crew? Yeah, Golgari's awesome, for sure. I really am a big fan. And as a matter of fact, we can make a Golgari deck today, toward the end of the stream, perhaps. Mole Spaghetti, life is good. Thank you guys for joining. All right, so I think we have enough people here. Let's go ahead and start chatting. So what it is, it's a mono-white deck. So in this set, there's a lot of synergies with mono decks, actually. So for example, you can see here we have the Idyllic Grange as well as the Castle Ardenvale. So Castle Ardenvale is really nice. It enters tapped unless you control planes. Again, synergy with mono-white. It creates tokens, which is great late game value and overrunning people's decks. The Grange also comes into play tapped unless you control several planes, but when it comes into play, you can actually buff up a creature of yours, which is awesome. So as far as the deck goes, you can see the curve. It starts very, very high here. We have a ton of 1-drops, 2 and 3, and it slowly curves down. A couple things in the high end of the curve, but really nothing that crazy. So we have the Giant Killer here, who's a really good new card. So this guy, how the adventure cards work is you can play them as their adventure first, and then as their creature second. Or you can just play the creature first. It depends on what you want to do. So if we send him on his adventure, which is chop down, he destroys target creature with a power 4 or greater. So he's basically like, the Beanstalk guy. I'm totally forgetting the name of that. But this whole set is based around like fairy tales and that sort of mythos, which is really cool. And he also can tap down creatures, which is really nice. So like late game tempo, tapping down big threats, awesome stuff. 4 Healer's Hawks, just a great early aggro staple. It's a 1/1 flying, it has lifelink. Lifelink synergizes with the Johnny's Pride Mate. There's just so many good synergies in this deck. Law Rune Enforcer, we have 2 of him. He's just a 1-drop that can tap down creatures. It's somewhat useful. Venerable Knight is just a Savannah Lion, basically. It's a 2/1. When it dies, put a 1/1 counter on target knight I control. There's not too many knights in this deck, but it's still decent. Like if I have another one of these, or it's mainly just an early aggro piece. A Johnny's Pride Mate is just a staple of this deck. It's kind of like a what's it called? A mini Soul Sisters deck in the sense that a Johnny's Pride Mate is going to be gaining, or whenever I gain life, he gets jacked. So the Hawk will gain me life. The Charming Prince will gain me life. There's a multitude of effects in this deck that will gain me a life. Now, it's not built around just this guy, but it's very, very strong. Charming Prince is a new card in the set. When it enters the battlefield, you either scry 2, gain 3 life for Johnny's Pride Mate if you want to, or exile another target creature you control and bring it back into play. So if you have something that enters the battlefield and has an effect when it enters, like the Venerated Loxodon or something, you can bounce it and then reactivate its trigger, which is really, really strong. Yeah, it's really, really strong. So that's kind of the prince. He's really good. The Charming Prince is an awesome card. We have Tithe Taker, which is kind of a tax card. During your turn, spells your opponent's control cost. It basically just makes it harder for them to counterspell your stuff, and it's not worth going all in on because it's more of a sideboard piece, but I like having one in the main deck. We have Tomic Distinguished Advocist. So lands on the battlefield and lands in the graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. He's a 2/3 flying for 2, which is already a pretty good aggro piece in mono white, but he also has things that punish your opponent for trying to recycle lands, and it's not a common effect, but still, he's a good card. Gideon Blackblade is going to be one of our win conditions here. So this guy is really, really good. For 3 mana, you get a 4 Loyalty Walker. He basically is like, when he's on the board, he's a 4/4 indestructible creature. He prevents all damage that he would be taken, and he can buff other creatures. He can exile things. He's a really, really good aggro piece, like incredibly solid. On top of that, we have Linden, the Steadfast Queen. This is a new card. It's okay. It's not that great. It's not like a Benelish Marshal or anything like that, but when a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. And yeah, it's okay because we have a lot of white creatures. It synergizes with the Johnny's Pridemate, and she's an okay body herself. Rally the Throne is one that I don't know if it needs to be in here, but it's pretty good. It's instant speed, you create some tokens, and if you spend white mana, you actually gain life as well for each creature you control. And again, we're in mono white, so it's going to be the thing. Next, we have a Johnny's Pridemate, so we're getting up towards the top of the curve. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you control. He can create more Pridemates. He has a good win con at his final step there. He definitely isn't bad. On top of that, or actually, let me see. If you have at least 15 life, yes. Yeah, perfect. If you have at least 15 or more life, then your starting total, exile him, Strength of the Pride, and each artifact. Oh, wow. Okay, that just nukes everything your opponent has. That's awesome. Conclave Tribunal just exiles creatures. Venerated Loxodon is a staple of this deck. It's like an absolute staple. This thing is a beast. So whenever you activate this, essentially what happens is you can convoke it, which means you can tap creatures instead of paying the cost. And then he comes into play and he puts a 1/1 counter on all your creatures. It's pretty insane. And last but not least, we have the new Castle Ardenvale. It's just adds white and also adds human creature tokens. And we have Idyllic Range, which does give 1/1 tokens as well. So as you can see, it's very much an aggressive deck. I think it's going to be quite strong. Granted, this is my first game with it, so we're going to jump right into it. I see we have 70 people here. So let's do it. Let's do it to it. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see some familiar faces, and here we go. We're going to be jumping in deep with some mono white aggro. So I probably got to change the icon. Look at this guy. He's got the new Garruk. So that's the new Golgari Garruk. It's quite good, though. We're going to be getting aggressive and seeing if it pays off. A lot of lands, but we are on the draw. I don't have that many lands in this deck, so I mean, I don't mind keeping this. I mean, it pretty much covers our curve, and we have a 1, 2... we have a 1-drop, a 3-drop. It's almost tempting to mulligan. I think we'll keep the Giant Killer. It's not like a fast hand, which is a little bit concerning, but I don't think it's bad enough to mulligan is the thing. Chris Ray Stevens says, Turin, curse you. I pried myself away from Magic a couple years ago. Give in, brother. Give in. Come play. The Loxodon doesn't add tokens if you blink it, but when it enters the battlefield, it puts a 1/1 counter on all your stuff. So if you blink it, it'll re-add those counters, which is really good. Yeah. Woke up just in time. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And if you have any questions about Magic, Magic is like, I can read chat a little bit easier than I do in other games and things like that. So obviously when I'm in Warhammer, I'm like super jammed and focused on the battles. But here, I mean, if you guys have any questions about Arena, how Magic works, I know it's a little bit of off content here on the channel, but it's one of my passions. I grew up playing Magic since Ice Age. So yeah, it's good stuff. So my opponent here is... and it'll be interesting to see if we can actually get to a higher rank today. We're gold rank, which is not bad, but if we could actually get up to the platinum, I think is the next one, that would be pretty cool. Hamsa Ham said, we just showed the deck list. If you want to rewind the stream a good, maybe 5 minutes, you'll be able to see everything. So Jamie, I would recommend, honestly, in Eldraine, this newest set that came out, mono colored decks are going to be super easy to make, and also very efficient in terms of your resources and how much you have to invest into the game. So I would honestly just go with a really simple mono deck, like mono red aggro, or mono red burn. Mono white is actually a really easy one to make, and it's very, very fun as well. So yeah, there's a multitude of decks like that. My opponent is taking his sweet time to see if he wants to mulligan. Goodness gracious. That's one of the bigger pet peeves here, is people who take forever. Oh my god, it's just the worst. All right, so let's see what he's got. Brian. And I have a feeling some of the slower people you play against are just on their phone. They're playing on a phone and they're not really engaged, they just kind of look down. Oh my god, the whole crew is here. I really do wish they had more synergies on Magic Arena, or on YouTube for Magic Arena, because on Twitch you can mouse over the cards and see them. There's really nice synergies. Yeah, Ryan, I opened my 50 packs right away. I was gonna do it on stream, but I figured it should be better to just get into gameplay. For every battle he wins, Pwn becomes stronger, feeding off his victims. Yeah, I just opened my packs before. Yeah, the night decks are going to be pretty strong. I think my opponent may have just like lagged out or something. It seems like he lagged out, so. Anyways, time for more questions. Yeah, the pre-order deal was pretty good. Plus you get a free Garrick, which is nice. Yeah, our opponent lagged out. Victory is ours! We climbed the ranks, brothers. It's okay. That's fine. It's not as bad in Total War. Like, you have to sit there for like 5 minutes of lag after selecting your army. Like, I can just jump right into the game here, so. Alright, so let's jump into another one. We're 1-0 here on the stream, guys. And it's perfect. It gives time for more people to join. What's up, James Watson? What's up, man? How's it going? Oh, man, you had a Dragon Sword of Gold. Alright, this is a much better hand. We have a 1, we have 2 1-drop options, we have our Planeswalker on 3, and then we have the Loxodon follow-up, which is going to be really good. It's a pretty solid hand. I dig it. The Grange, I'm kind of tempted to play it for second. Probably second, yeah. I don't know what this guy's playing. So, oh, perfect. So we have 2 Venerable Knights. So we'll play the Venerable Knight. Just get a little bit aggressive. We are mono white aggro, and it looks like we're playing against some sort of green treachery. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's going to get big fast. He's going to get big and thick. So, see, I don't have a third plane to trigger this energy on the Grange, so I think we just play it here. Because if we don't, then we could get stuck. Let's go ahead and play the Venerable Knight. Attack for 2. Hey, Snuffleupagus, thank you so much for the 750. Appreciate the donation. So here how it works is when one of these knights dies, I put a 1/1 counter on a different knight, which is going to be quite good. Next turn, I think we're going to play... Linden is an okay drop, but I think getting Gideon in motion is going to be better. Because my opponent is playing mono green, which means he's going to have some, like... Not this turn, but the next turn, he's going to be able to play some mean shit. Like big, angry giants that are just going to be clubbing, and it's going to be scary. Because right now he has 5 mana at his disposal, so Biogenic Ooze... Okay, so he creates a 2/2. Ooh, man, and they're stronger too. That's actually really good. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each Ooze. Oh my god, I think I just lose. I don't think I can beat that. I could play the Loxodon to get counters. Well, I guess we'll play Gideon. Or do I just go wider? Oh man, that's a really mean early play. Goodness gracious.
Together we can banish evil from
so
this
until
plane.
1 turn, target creature you control gains your choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible. So we'll give him Indestructible.
My light.
Because I don't really have good removal for this. I could swing in, but he's just going to block, so there's really no point. So, as long as it's your turn, okay. Man, that Ooze is nasty. He's going to keep growing these 2 Oozes. I have to hope he runs out of answers. Okay, Nissa's not that bad. She's going to make a land, like one of the lands, like really, really beefy. This guy got a pretty mean start for sure. Alright, so he's coming in with the 3/3. Hopefully he attacks with it, actually. That would be good, because then I can double block. Gideon will pay the troll toll, but if he attacks with the Biogenic Ooze, I can double block it. That's fine. So Gideon is here. He's pissed. He's going to be coming in hot. I could use the Venerated Loxodon to try and get some juicy, I think Gideon... We play the Loxodon. And boom, boom. And then we just pay the rest of the 3. So he's going to come in and put a 1/1 counter on all my creatures, which would be nice. So now they're 3/2, so at least that's a little bit better. We'll use his plus as well. And we're going to go ahead and... It's one other target. So he can't do it to himself. Okay, cool. So we're going to get the Loxodon, and we're going to give him Indestructible. And then he's going to swing at... We'll try and take out Nissa. I know I should be aggroing, but at this point, I think we're just in a barroom brawl. Hopefully he blocks. He's going to take it. Okay. Fine. So we got this 4/4, which is indestructible right now, I think, or is it until... Oh, it's just until end of turn, unfortunately. We have to kind of hope that my opponent is like out of steam a little bit. He has nothing else in hand. I mean, he's got 5 lands. I think he's kind of stuck there. Although he does have double lands from Nissa, who shakes the world. We really need to hit a 4th land here to try and get our Johnny out and just start getting crump on that. Because that's how we can keep up with this Ooze. This Ooze is just crazy. Gideon can actually exile a permanent now. If he doesn't, my opponent doesn't attack and finish Gideon, I can I can sacrifice him next turn to actually exile an online permanent, so I can, you know, finish off the biogenic ooze, which keeps growing his Feasting Troll King. What does that do? Oh my god, look at that guy. This is a new card, so when Feasting Troll King enters the battlefield, you create food tokens, and food tokens, you can sacrifice it to gain 3 life. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. And he's going to make more lands, which is fine, and the oozes are going to get bigger, which... The Troll King has Vigilance and Trample. I might have to exile the Troll King, but I think these oozes are rapidly going to become much worse. He probably doesn't have anything else he can really do at this point, but yeah, the Feasting Troll King, I guess we can take a beating from him for a turn. I think we have to. Yeah, Gojira. Just gotta win. Like me right now. Oh man, we're getting crumped on pretty good. We attack with Gideon, for sure. I guess I could give him... No, you can't give him any of those abilities. If I draw a land here, we might be able to pull something off. If not, I think we're in some trouble. I don't know. Is he lagging out? Oh my god, please don't lag out. That's just pass the turn. Alright, so we get a land, which is good, which means we can play the Strength of the Pride. Now, we can exile something with Gideon. Which, I mean, the Troll King is okay. It's just a big, meaty body. We have life gain, so that's not that bad. I think we try and punch... We have to get rid of the ooze, I think. The ooze is just, like... It keeps growing in power here, and soon there's just going to be too much power for me to handle. So, let's go to the... We have the Knights. Let's go to combat. We're going to swing in with Gideon just to see if he'll, you know, prevent all damage that would be dealt to him during my turn, so he's basically indestructible. So we're going to go in here and see if my opponent's going to, like, chump. Maybe he'll be afraid and just let us take Nissa thinking I have a combat trick, even though I don't. Alright, so he's just going to block, which is... That's the smart play. Alright, so... And then from here, we need to use his exile target non-land permanent. I think we have to get the frickin' ooze. That thing is just, like, going ham-bone on us. And he's going to create another ooze token. Thankfully, it's just going to be a 2/2 body that we can actually handle. Alright, so that should be dead. I don't think he has any other tricks. Gideon just comes in with a big old sword and just gives him the business.
One less fiend.
The Feasting Troll King does sound like one of my memes, absolutely. Hey, Justar Uckrist, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So, we're in a little bit of trouble. Our opponent certainly got some nice tempo on us here, but I think what we do... I think the Ajani play here is a little bit kind of not counterintuitive, per se, but I think we have to go wider. It's going to suck, for sure, but we get her... So then at least we can get some, you know, life gain here in the next couple turns when we attack and we get the Healer's Hawk. We go wider, and then what we do is we attack next turn after playing a Johnny, and then the Pride Mate we create will become very big and scary. But for now, we're going to have to take a beating from the Troll King, for sure. We will probably block with the Venerable Knight, just to get the counter on our other creature. Although, it just is a 7/6, so maybe we'll just take that and block the other threats. The Hawk is going to be nice. It can actually poke the Planeswalker, which is cool. So, ooh, 4 mana, 5... Man, he has a ton of mana, guys. He could be playing another Troll King. And you would think Troll King would be, like, a legendary creature, but it's actually not. Believe it or not. Alright, what do you got, brother? 9 mana? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Calm your brakes, dude. And buy the Comet. I know, this is looking pretty grim, guys. I mean, he's been ahead of us for most of the game. We're just trying to claw our way back in. And the only way we could probably get back in is if he makes, like, a suboptimal play or just... Okay, the fact that he's tapping out for 12 mana here, I am deadly nervous about this. Hey, Justicar, glad to hear that, man. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot more Magic now that the new set's out. I'll be doing, like, deck techs and things like that, too. It's pretty easy to do. Oh my god, Final Devastation. Search your library for a creature card that costs 10, put it onto the battlefield, and it gains XX and haste? Oh my god! Oh, what is he gonna get? Is he going to get like another Feasting Troll King or something? It gains XX. That thing is going to get +10/+10. It probably will have trample. I don't know if I can survive this. What? Oh, he didn't have anything that costs that much. Oh, he just boned himself. That actually gives us a bit of an in here, to be honest, which is awesome. So, firstly, we'll play a Johnny, because this is going to be the way to go. and he is going to
Everything
create...
will be fine if we stand together.
You gain life equal to the number of creatures or planeswalkers you control, so we need to create this little token guy. So what's cool about the Pride Mate is, whenever I gain life, he gets even more saucy. So we'll attack here, and we'll attack here. Now the reason I'm attacking with the Knight is because it's an individual life gain trigger. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Is it just an individual life gain trigger? Yeah, I think it is. So that'll be put this thing up to a 5/5 and also gain me some life, which is cool. And plus we can put a 1/1 counter on the Venerable Knight. All right, let's try this. Yes, 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 yes. Grow in power. So this Pride Mate, like if we can kind of stabilize and gain some life, he messed up really bad. Yeah, he did. All right, so he blocks that Knight, which is to be expected. Our bird gets in there, does some damage. Enough. And now when that Knight dies, it's going to trigger a 1/1 counter on the other Knight. And now we have a big 5/5 that's growing, which is awesome. We have some good blocking and trading opportunities here. Yeah, he's just going to try and aggro. I mean, he could go after a Johnny again, which I'm okay with that. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That's pretty cost effective. That's pretty good. He's still probably going to beat us. So what's he got planned next, huh? This ley line here is pretty gross, considering he has all this freaking mana. Because the forests tap for double mana because of the ley line of abundance. Okay, so this is okay, because we could actually kill a creature here. Okay, he's attacking with oozes. So the 6/6 ooze is coming in hot. I'm tempted to block that. The Troll King is like a trampler, so it's kind of like... What I could do is I could just do the Loxodon and the Queen here. I don't want to lose the Pride Mate quite yet because I feel like that guy's like my lifeline. Although if I do block here... yeah. So if we double block here, he has 8 damage on board, but there's 8 here in total. I need to like... So like if I block like this, he could only kill one of these guys and he'll lose the Troll King. And then if I block here, I'll lose the Queen. No, but there's 6 there, so... let's go ahead and just jump with the Knight. Like that. And then a Johnny will live. I'll lose a couple creatures, but he's going to lose this. And I mean, I know I'm losing the Pride Mate, but at least I can make another one, and I still have some presence on the board. And we do take down his Troll King, which I believe he can ring... Oh, he can bring that back. Yeah, okay, I didn't read the Troll King card. Okay, he could just bring that thing back. That was stupid. But at least a Johnny will live. Yeah, I didn't read the Troll King card. He can actually sacrifice the food, but... Oh, does he have to pay the mana for that? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. And again, guys, I'm still learning some of the new mechanics here on the set, so bear with me. I know, I just looked down at chat right as you guys say that, and don't forget the Troll King comes back. Yeah, so I should have just done it the other way around. Although you can't chump block the Troll King, because he does have the trample, so he's just going to trample over you. Ooh, Nullhide Ferox. This is pretty mean deck. Alright, so the bird's going to swing in. We'll have Gideon again. Ooh, Conclave Tribunal's okay. That would have been nice earlier, so let's go ahead and make another cat.
True friends always stand
And
by
then
your
I think we
side.
swing in with the bird. Yeah, we're doing a Magic stream today, guys. It's going to be fun. I think we just lost this game. Because, like, he's just got so much power on board. Granted, there's not a lot of tramplers, but he's just going to keep making everything bigger. So Conclave Tribunal, I can get rid of... Actually, getting rid of the ley line might be pretty good here. Okay, so firstly, let us attack. I mean, Gideon is okay. Doesn't help too much in our situation. So we'll just kind of punch her again. We're going to make our cat bigger. Lifelink again will trigger the cat once more. We're going to Conclave Tribunal. I guess we'll just... Yeah, Gideon's not that, like, needed here. We'll get rid of the ley line, because that thing is just going to keep ramping up his Legion. I mean, if we can stabilize somehow... We do have 25 life. I'm not going to go quietly. If he mass swings in on a Johnny here, that's actually a good play for us. Yeah, we needed to be faster against this deck. He just had such a good start. And he's playing well, too. I mean, aside from running out of time, that was the only mistake he really made. Okay, so all of his lands are literally just creatures now. The ley line is out of control. We've conclave tribunal that. I mean, can we outrace him with our life? Hey, what's up? What's up, Critica? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Sage? We are about to just get gorilla pounded here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Is there any other big tramplers we need to block? Can the queen win any fights? So if we block that, the Loxodon can trade with a 4-power creature, ideally. Although, let's see if we can get some actual optimal trades where we don't, like, where you maintain some board presence. So if we do this, that's 7, 13. Yeah, I don't know. I think we actually have to just block the biggest creatures. The Nullhide Ferox doesn't have trample. Steadfast Queen. Yeah, that's just game. There's no way. GG to my opponent. Yeah, that was a lot of damage coming in, for sure. So that was the first game. That was the first game we played, technically. I mean, our first one was a win because our opponent disconnected, but a very, very good deck for my opponent. So that's kind of like shows you the power of like mono color in this deck, or in this set. It can be very strong, guys. It can be very, very strong. Yeah, that was a bully beatdown right there. Oh my goodness. So we're playing Pug 88, and we are playing ranked right now. Hey, Orunita, glad to hear that. Pretty good hand. It's a pretty good hand. So let's keep that. We have the Healer's Hawk into the turn 2 of Johnny's Primate, which is going to get big and scary. This is a good hand. GG indeed. That was a fun showcase. I mean, he should have won much earlier, but he ran out of time instead of playing the card that would have won him the game. Yeah, Magic takes time for sure. It's easy to learn the basics though, and hopefully Justicar you'll learn over the course of these streams. Sage, I'll play Blood Bowl someday, for sure, but like I usually only focus on 1 or 2 off-topic games, and Magic is more interesting to me than Blood Bowl right now, so... Oh yeah, I lost that game for sure. He was attacking with a lot of damage, and I didn't really have anything I could do about it. So here, we do not want to play the castle first. We're going to play the bird. The bird is the word, the Healer's Hawk. So we play that, and then we play Johnny's Pridemate second. This guy is going to be, yeah. Getting to go first, too, is really important with my deck. So he's playing... Oh, he's playing Knights, it looks like. So we play this, we play the Johnny's Pridemate. This is going to be really strong. If he doesn't slow me down here, he's in big trouble. So we attack, we gain life, and whenever I gain life, this cat gets bigger and angrier. And then what we do here is we play the Charming Prince. We get even angrier with the cat, depending on his removal situation. We may actually scry, too. It really depends. Okay, so he's playing the Dreadhorde Butcher, which can't even attack because I have better blockers. And then we play the Castle Arden Vale. And, yeah, we just attack, I think. We attack for 4. I mean, I could do the Charming Prince first. I think scrying might be better, because it's just 1 lifelink, one life trigger. So we attack with both. He could block if he wants to. He might block and then to kill the Healer's Hawk, because when this thing dies, it deals damage based on its power. So it could like block my Johnny's Pridemate and shoot my Hawk down, which wouldn't be a bad idea, because it would prevent the, the future lifelink. All right, so let's see if he wants to block. So for anyone who hasn't seen this guy, he has haste. Whenever he deals damage to a player or planeswalker, he gets permanently stronger. And when he dies, he essentially just explodes and like launches all the counters. So he takes a lot of damage. My Pridemate heals up, which is cool, but that probably is kind of a tell that my opponent has. He has something that we're gonna play Charming Prince. Like he's playing aggro, he probably isn't gonna wipe the board, so we're gonna scry 2, and we'll keep 1 planes there. We'll keep 1 planes there to trigger our Grange, and then we're gonna play the Venerable Knight with our next spell. Okay, so pretty aggressive start for sure. Any sort of board wipe could be really, really nasty here, but I don't think he has board wipes considering he seems to be playing aggro himself. Koshiro, that's pretty funny, dude. Yeah. That is really funny. Alright, so he's attacking with the Dreadhorde Butcher, which is, I kind of have to block it, because then he could deal 1 damage when it dies, and he's probably going to shoot my Healer's Hawk. I would imagine. He's got to have that in his game plan. He has 2 mana open, which means he might have some burn or things like that. Okay, so now he shoots 1 damage. He takes out the Healer's Hawk because the life gain is making my Johnny's Pridemate unmanageable for him. And, yeah. And, oh, that's actually pretty good, the Footlight Fiend. Yeah, that's good. So we play a Plains here. Oh, damn it. That wasn't a Plains. Oh, I was supposed to wait for that. God, that's annoying. It looks just like a Plains. Oh, that pisses me off. All right. So let's go ahead and attack here and here right now. Yeah, so typically I was saving this to combo in with the Plains later. That was like the whole reason I did the scry. So we get some big damage in, and then we'll play the Tithe Taker here. He's pretty good. Tithe Taker, during your turn, spells your opponent's cast, cost 1 more to cast, and abilities your opponents activate. So basically it just means like, hey, don't do shit during my turn. That's what the Tithe Taker does. And it's a really, really good tax card. Yeah, I could actually make a really good Rakdos aggro deck. I have like all the pieces for it. So if over the course of the stream we bore out, I'm actually not going to block that because it's just 1 damage. And when he dies, he can shoot anything. So he could kill my Tithe Taker. He could kill my Venerable Knight. There's no reason for me to block that. Now, what my opponent needs is good removal for a Johnny's Fight. And he doesn't seem to have it. All right, so that's good for us. We can aggro in pretty hard here. He has 2 mana open. He might have like a Lightning Strike or a Shock or something else like that. But it looks pretty good. Yeah, feeling comfy. The Pride Mate. And he sacrifices this to do 4 damage. Ooh, man, does he get to... Yeah, he gets to take out the Pride Mate and also one of my other characters. Thankfully, he has Afterlife, so at least it keeps some aggro on the board. There goes the kitty. And we draw planes, which is not good. All right, so let's go ahead and swing in with everyone. We got this guy really danger close. And, you know, obviously Rakdos, red-black, doesn't have any way of gaining life. So we end turn, and then at the end of our opponent's turn, we use Castle Ardenvale to make another human token, and we just keep trying to go wider, keep trying to finish him off. We have a flying creature here that has to be dealt with. Oh, he takes the 2! Whoa! Okay, so he gets some creatures back from his graveyard. He gets the Dreadhorde Butcher and the little fiend there, but that's not going to save you, buddy. That's not going to save you, man. The Charming Prince is just like, oh yes, come. Good, Anakin. Good. I don't think he realizes I can make more tokens. So he's going to attack. I'll take it. That's fine. Unfortunately, Mr. Rickard, I don't speak that language. No, you didn't miss anything. We're just at the beginning of the stream. So he attacks. And he puts a 1/1 counter on it, which is cool. And then at the end of his turn, I will make a creature with Castle Ardenvale. So my castle shall summon the mighty humans of Eldraine. I'm waiting for something from him. I don't know what it is. Oh, he's thinking about sacrificing 2 other creatures. Each, on target player, each lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature. Okay, that's fine, yeah. So we'll make a token. Boom! And you can do that at the end of your opponent's turn, which is the better way to do that, because then they don't have time to react to your plays and things like that. So Castle Ardenvale, we'll drop that. We're going to get a creature token. He's evaluating his plays here. And I got a Rooster coming. All right, this is actually pretty good here. So we can... should be able to swing in for lethal here. We'll play Linden, the Steadfast Queen, and what she does is whenever a creature I control attacks, I'm going to gain life for each one of them that attacks, which is cool. So we have an all-in swing here. We're going to gain 4 life, which not too many synergies at the moment, but... And, yeah, I mean, he can't survive here. He's going to die. The extra token, I think, sealed his doom. Because he could block, but he'll still be taking 2 regardless. And I'll just sacrifice Linden if he does do this this tap block. There's no way. It's 2 damage coming in. The token, I think, caught him off guard. He sacks his creatures when it dies. Oh, that's true, actually. He has the Dreadhorde Butcher, so he can survive for another turn here, I think. Yeah, I didn't think about the Dreadhorde Butcher effect. He's gonna lose this Priestess, though, too. So any number of target players each lose 2 life and sacrifice a creature. Although I can just sacrifice, you know, the Venerable Knight or something to keep these creatures. The token is still a threat. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. He's gonna get both of his damage triggers. That's really, really solid. Okay, so he's gonna go down to 1 life, so I have to sack a creature now. I think we just sacrifice the token, actually, believe it or not. Oh man, good play from my opponent there. And he gets 2 mana, not that that matters. And then this is it for him. He can survive, yeah. I'm still learning these new cards, so bear with me, guys. I've read a fair amount of sci-fi novels back in the day. All right, so he plays the Dreadhorde Butcher. He plays the Knight of the Ebon Legion. I think we still can get him here. Healer's Hawk is a good piece. Does he have mana to pump? So this guy costs 3 mana to pump. He has 1, 2. He does not have the capability of pumping here. So the Queen and the Prince, the Queen and the Prince attacking. Truly a fairy tale. Yeah, he can't pump the Knight, so he has to block here. He has to double block. So he's going to lose both of his creatures. He'll kill my Hawk. Ah, Actually, he might kill the Hawk, but he's probably going to finish off the 2/2 because that actually is something that can kill him. And end turn. And he's going to play Chandra, which I don't think is going to save him. Cast a spell from the graveyard. He can cast Heartfire. Nothing else really. Yeah. So he's going to create some mini tokens, which is fine. We have no need to block him. Victory is ours! Yes! Final victory achieved. We're climbing our way up with our mono white weenie deck, which is a classic. White weenie is just going back to the old school. Alright, next game with white weenie. And towards the end of the stream, maybe we'll make another deck, but I really just want to like practice this deck and learn it, because I think it could be pretty good. This guy's got a pretty intense name here. Obey Magic.
Obey me.
The Night Lords in table and lore are very cool, but in table, ooh, this hand sucks. Yeah, 2 tap lands. No, thank you. I can mulligan that. All right, this is playable. Keep. And as far as shipping goes, we'll keep the Giant Killer. We'll probably ship a Johnny because we don't really have any way to play him for a while. So next, guys, we're here and we're playing a Is It deck. It looks like a white-blue, or excuse me, red-blue deck. So he's scrying right now, deciding if he wants to keep those on the bottom or the top. And we're going to go here with the Healer's Hawk because we have the really good turn 2 play of the Ajani's Pridemate. So, Healer's Hawk attacks, gains us a life. Ajani's Pridemate gains a counter. Another skull for the Skull Throne, absolutely. Alright, so, oh no, he's playing Simic. Yeah, he's playing 3-color. Okay, so here we play the Pridemate. Then we swing in here. We gain a life. Now, if he doesn't have like a Lightning Bolt or some spot removal here, this guy's going to become big and thick for sure. Okay, he's playing Elementals, which is really annoying. I hate Elemental decks. Oh, God. Risen Reef is like one of the most annoying cards on the planet. All right, so here we do this. I think we scry with the Prince to set up like better turns. So we attack here. He takes a lot of damage. The Pridemate gets bigger. Prince comes in. He's going to scry. And let's go ahead and scry too. I mean, I could blink something. No, there's no point in blinking. I guess we can keep the Tithe Taker. That's an okay one. It's pretty durable against like board sweeps, and then we'll play the Venerable Knights as well. All right, so it's a pretty mean aggressive start. Yeah, it's Elementals. So he's gonna probably try and get up to a Chandra at the end. Oh, that's pretty good for him. Yeah, Healer of the Blade. God, that Risen Reef is just so good. Creeping Trailblazer. Yeah, he's playing Elemental Tribal. God, he's getting so much value right now, guys. Alright, so let's play this. Let's play the Tithe Taker, which is going to keep him from doing shenanigans on our turn. And I'm going to keep the Giant Killer in hand, because he could play something big soon. So we attack here, we attack here. I don't mind attacking with the Prince, actually, and the Noble Knight. I think we just go all in, basically. Yeah, he can block if he wants to. But basically, I'm just trying to get that sweet, sweet 4 damage to the face. We need the Venerated Loxodon. That's what we really need. Okay, so he blocks the Prince with the Healer of the Glade. Down to 11 with him. Johnny's Pridemate gets big and thick. Maybe, do I just play the Giant Killer to tap him down next turn? No, I think we save that. Alright, so our aggro is pretty good, but the problem is like he's got like a million cards in hand. Okay, that's he's gonna draw so many cards. God. Risen Reef is so good. I think these things disappear at the end of the turn, do they? I can't remember. Okay. He still has no big elementals, so this is like what you see is what you get here, so... just passes back to us and discards a card. Interesting. Man, maybe the Giant Killer is good here, so... If we attack with the cat, he triple blocks, which kind of takes the steam out of our sails, as they say. The Giant Killer, we're drawing way too many lands, too. We could just attack with the bird. A triple block, though. Would he do that? Yeah, he'd probably block with these 3 and just kill the cat. So I think we attack here, and here, and here. Like this. So he can block the Tithe Taker if he wants to, but that's going to give me an Afterlife token, which is a little flyer, which means I get steady damage on him. Okay, it's fine. We trade there and there. We take some damage. Our cat gets bigger. We get our Afterlife token. Like, what is he going to play that's big? Yeah, I don't know. I got to play it safe. Yeah, I'm gonna make a mono black deck too. That's my next. That's actually next on my agenda here. I don't know if we can come back from this genre here.
If you haven't heard of me, then get ready to meet my flavor.
Okay, so it does 3 damage to each non-elemental creature, which isn't that bad because at least we get to keep our Johnny. It's just gonna kill the cat.
Big fireball.
And we get the... Oh, this isn't bad. Atomic. A little bit of a fly over there. So the cat has to attack here. We have to... I think we have to go for her. Although, maybe going to face is better. He could triple block and kill it. I think he's just going to jump, though. Yeah, he's just going to jump. We play you. And I honestly don't think this guy has anything really that... Yeah, enter. Yeah, mono black is typically my favorite, for sure. But I wanted to try something different today, because I always just play mono black. Alright. The Risen Reef is here. A lot of good creatures, guys. I don't think we can win this. Like, he's really coming into his own now. And this is his deck's pretty strong, for sure. I don't even know if it's using any new cards, is it? Seems like it's mostly older stuff. The galaxy is burning, dude. With elementals. Ugh, I hate elemental decks. Alright, so here he comes. He has no big creatures, so the... I mean, maybe if he gets something up over 4 power here, he could actually pump. I wonder what he's going to do with Chandra. Yeah, he's just going to start doing the burning emblem.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
That guy attacks, and he gets to cast. Oh, but he gets to keep the other ones. That's pretty good. Does he have first strike or anything? Oh my god. Oh, the combos. Yeah, the Murderous Rider is really good for sure. Alright, so... I guess we block this guy. I know it kind of sucks, but at least we're getting rid of something of his. It's a small victory. It's a small victory. Still nothing for the Giant Killer to really do. I mean, a Johnny here isn't bad. If you have at least 15 more life, yeah, he's saying good game. He's probably right. Yeah, GG. There's no way we can stop that. He just... Getting the Reef Elemental out that quick, or the Risen Reef, is just such punishment. Man, that's strong. Yeah, I don't think there's too much for Elementals in the new set. Yeah. This'll sting a bit. Yes, it did, Garland. Hey, Garland, did you get your clock, by the way? Let me know, man. Is it still in customs? I actually just got some stuff for my handheld camera today as well, so I could finally start recording some 40K content. This is an okay hand. It's not like great, but I guess we'll keep it. There's so many decks I want to make. It's just a matter of I want to play him. But the removal effect is so good. The Giant Killer. All right, so let's see what he got. The hand is like, stop. Yeah. Oh man, I love Commander. Commander's my favorite format by far. If they had Commander on this, I would just be all over it. So, okay, so he plays a Temple of Mystery, which means he's probably got some sort of witchcraft in those colors. We play the Pridemate. The Pridemate with Linden is going to be good. Whenever I attack with him, you know, it'll get stronger. And plus I have a Johnny on the 4 curve, which is really good. This is actually a good hand. This is like what I needed last game. Alright, so he plays the Leafkin Druid, which is fine. So here I play the Castle, and then I can play Linden. Alright, attack here. I'm going to gain some life. The cat will grow. Now we can't block it easily. Life is good for all. Sounds good, Garland. I know, rip indeed, Mr. Picot. So we have a really mean start here. Like, I think we're probably going to win this unless he has some sort of, like, beastly removal right now. Because if he doesn't have removal, like, he's going to get karate chopped really, really hard. It's going to be a lot of damage coming in. Yeah, Devotion. Yeah, from the Theros. Aren't they going back to that? Isn't that the next set? All right, so we got a really aggressive start. He does have 3 mana available to him. Okay, we're playing another elemental deck, so perhaps, guys, it's time for retribution against the foul elementals to show that we can beat them, perhaps, maybe. Fabled Passage. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then if you control 4 more lands and tap it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. There shouldn't be anything else he could do. I don't know why he's... Oh, he's got a land to play. God damn, elementals just get so crunk so fast. So here we play this. We 100% play a Johnny's Strength and Pride. So he's going to make us a cat token, which grows. And then we attack with both creatures. We gain a bunch of life. Our cats get big and angry because they're cats. That's what they do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get thick. Get thick over there. He might even chump block here. I mean, that's a lot. That's 8 damage. I'm more than happy if he gets rid of that Risen Reef. So Giant Killer, the way it works is, this is the new adventure mechanic. So basically, if you want to play it as just the creature, you cannot use it as adventure. But if you do the adventure first and then the creature, you can do both. So essentially, I can use Chop Down as an instant to destroy a target creature with a power 4 or greater, which is quite cool. Yeah, and then I can play it as a creature from there. It kind of goes into like a suspended zone, which is quite neat. Yeah, Pwn also articulated it quite well. All right, Omnith is coming into play. He's going to do damage to a number of elementals, so 3 damage, so he'll kill Linden, probably, I would imagine. And yeah, that should be that. I mean, he's going to do 3 damage? I wonder what he's going to shoot. I mean, he could. Is it to any target? Whoa, why did he shoot the Primate? He can't do any more damage there. That must have been a mistake. He should have shot Linden for sure. Unless he has some... Okay, never mind. He has more mana. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target elemental. Oh, God. I gotta finish this guy quick. I think I might be able to next turn. If he buffs up Omnith, I can actually show you guys the Giant Killer. Oh yes, perfect. Good, Anakin, good. He has a shock, unfortunately, so we can't finish off our lovely kitty. Alas, that cat took a lot to remove. So now we play the plains. I can show you guys the adventure mechanic, but firstly, let us go ahead and make another one of these bad boys. So we're going to make another growing kitty.
My pride.
We will use Giant Killer. And how it works is, I can destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. So I destroy Omnath now, so he's going to come in with his Beanstalk, Chop, and Axe, and it's so funny. He's actually like a peasant creature. So now we swing with everything. Our characters get bigger because of Linden. She's going to grow them. Double trigger. He could have killed the Johnny, I guess. Maybe he thought killing the big threat was better. He has to block the 6 here, though. And yeah, he's blocking the both. So this is great. We're going to wipe his board. Now, what he could come back with potentially is we'll just play the Giant Killer. Because the Giant Killer will be able to tap down any creature, and we're going to hold the Venerable Knight right now, because I don't know what he has. Yes! Vengeance on the Elementals! Victory is ours! Yes. We're holding on at our static rank, which is fun. Alright. We can actually... Oh, looks like we got more packs. Let's do it. Let's open this pack. It's going to be fun. Right, so we'll do this real quick. Tournament grounds are... yeah, I'm not going to play blue. Blue is my least favorite color. So maybe I'll just make like a series of mono decks, like monocolored decks, and just like play with those. Omnath is really strong. Elementals are a really powerful archetype. And Elementals are a proven archetype. They're very good. Like the deck I'm playing is very like kind of like, who knows if it's good kind of thing. That was a really good start we had though. All right, so the start isn't quite as good, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. We have a good curve here. So let's do this. It would be nice to be on the play here, but we'll see. Good, Anakin, good. Yes. Let's play the Venerable Knight. We're going to play the Prince and Scry, I think. Although he's playing black-blue, so the Tithe Maker might be a better play here, just to kind of slow his roll. He's playing Dimir. Oh, I wonder what kind of Dimir he's playing. All right, so, oh, he's actually playing like a Surveil deck. Interesting. All right, so at this point, I mean, we just go super wide, I guess. Let's do the Prince, set up some better turns. We need like a powerhouse card, so we're going to scry 2. Healer's Hawk isn't useful, neither is that land, so we're just going to kind of slap those bitches on the bottom. We can't attack now, unfortunately, because he has a 1/3, so he could just kill us for free. So He might be running Ritual of Soot in these colors. Hey Kyle, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alright, so yeah, he's literally playing like some sort of a treachery deck. So let's go ahead and play you. We're setting up for the Venerated Loxodon play next turn. I think we're going to scry. You know what? That's actually not bad. Keeping that Loxodon and even keeping the mana for the next turn is going to be good, because then we can just hard cast the second one. Okay, that's cool. Then we'll play the Enforcer. And no attacks. We just have to hope he doesn't have a board wipe. Because basically we play the Venerated Loxodon here. We buff up all our creatures and we swing in super hard. And then next turn we play another one. Yeah, so he's just setting up his Surveil right now. He might attack with the Blood Operative, which I would probably consider blocking. They do me a spy bag. I don't think he's going to attack. If he does, we might just take it. Okay, so now we have a couple options. We play the castle. Oh, castle, of course, is just like a regular land. We play the Venerated Loxodon. And we pay... who do we want to swing with? I guess we'll just pay mana with you, and then... We just pay the other 4 naturally. So he's going to come in. Auto pay. I could have just auto paid, I guess. So now all our... What? Oh, shit! Oh, I hate this game. Oh, I misread the card. I haven't played with this card before, so... Damn it. Okay, so if we win now, I mean, I'm going to be surprised. So that was my big fancy play. So Venerated Loxodon, in order for it to give the counters, you actually have to convoke it. So that was a huge mistake, like huge game-losing mistake. Essentially, it should have... okay, that's fine. Deadly Visit. I mean, if he wants to pay 5 mana to kill that, I'm fine with that. But he's going to Surveil now. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, that was our tempo turn, too. Because then we could have started swinging in hard. Yeah, oh well. Damn, that pisses me off. Oh well, at least he didn't capitalize, really. So now we play the Venerated Loxodon, and we'll do it correctly this time. Two. I've never played with Venerated Loxodon before, so... But we'll do it right this time. So our whole board gets bigger, we'll play the Tide Taker. Man, this guy's terrible, dude. Yeah, it's okay. I think we still might have a chance, actually, despite that huge mistake. So he's bouncing the Law Rune Enforcer. I guess that just gets rid of the counters. But at least we have some good aggro plays from now on. We can just attack and do some work there. Oh, you know, Sammy brought back might actually be good too. Yeah, that's something to think about. I do have like 4 of those too. We're doing okay today. I think we're 2-2. We've like won 2 and lost 2, so we're about 50-50, but we're playing. This is probably the weaker of the decks we played today. So let's play you. Let's go in deep, boys. So he's attacking. We'll keep the Tide Taker back because it's a free trade for him. We'll go with all these guys. That's fine. It's a lot of damage for sure. I mean, he's probably going to block with the Blood Operative, I would imagine. The Blood Operative should block because he can come back for free, essentially, with Surveil mechanics. Yeah, Sammy, I know what that card is, yeah. Alright, so he's blocking there, which is cool. He gets some really mean damage on the face. That's great. End turn. We have the castle, so at the end step we can create another token. He gets the little Phantasm, which is fine. Not too worried about that. And honestly, I probably should just attack with the Tide Taker and if he screen. Okay, so no Surveil, which is good. Is he going to attack with the bugs? That's the question. So we're just going to do this now, because he has no other tricks, so we're just going to forget. That is really good. So, Ajani here, we can create... Do we have any life gain on the board? We actually don't. You gain life equal to the number of creatures, planeswalkers you control, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you have at least 15 more life than your starting total, yeah, we don't have any other lifelink, unfortunately, but we're still going to play Ajani, obviously. He's going to attack Ajani with the bugs. So I'm tempted to pump it, although getting that life gain monster online is going to be really, really good. Alright, so what we do here is we create... You create this just for if we do draw some life gain. I think just having that on the board is going to be better. Now we attack with you. With you. There's no like efficient trades with these guys. And you. And we keep the Law Rune Enforcer because he can tap down creatures, so I'm going to tap down my opponent's flyer when he attacks. And he's going to have to start blocking for sure. Wow, okay. Double block. I'm more than happy to get rid of that Demir Spybug. Great. Great. Just get rid of those flying bugs, like all day. All day, all night. Okay, so we definitely want to kill the... The fairy is kind of annoying because it can fly over my defenses. Granted, I think killing this guy's better because it like does damage and gains 1 life, so let's just get rid of that. And here we want to get rid of the flying bug 100%. Cool. So we lost some creatures, but we certainly mowed his board down, and I think we have better sustainability considering the castle. Yeah, black-white could be really good, for sure. And I'm going to be exploring all kinds of decks. Like today I just slapped one together as quickly as I could. Okay, so he plays a Rat of the Silencer, which is fine. Doesn't really matter, actually. And then, oh, I should have tapped down that creature before. I'm so used to playing in, like, actual, you know, in-person Magic. Granted, if he does attack, converted mana cost 2 or greater. Past the end of combat. Yeah, he's actually sitting back. So at the end of his turn, we're going to tap down a creature of his. We'll tap this lady. So she's tapped now for his turn, which is good. So Johnny, we could actually do the life gain here. So let's play the Hawk. Hawk is the word. If we do the life gain here, it'll have 1 trigger for our Pride Mate here. Or we could just make another Pride Mate. That's probably better. Yeah, because then when the Healer's Hawk attacks, we can gain some life. Alright, so here we attack with the Charming Prince. We attack with the Tithe Taker because he doesn't really have anything that can trade efficiently there. We can attack with the token if we want to, but I don't think that's smart. Yeah, we'll just attack with those 2 for now. God's Willing isn't bad also. So he takes all the damage, which is great. Alright, so now we have a lot of mana to work with. We can make another token. But more importantly, we're going to tap down the Silencer. So let's go ahead and do this and tap her down. So he can't attack with that because when this comes in, he can like exile pretty much some creature I control, which would suck. The Johnny will fall, but he's already paid his dues. 0 health, you do lose. That is correct. Giant Killer here is interesting, but it can't really help me too much. Now we have some life gain with the Healer's Hawk, which is going to be good. I honestly think like a big Alpha Strike swing in here is the way to go. So what? He can block 2 sources of damage. So he'll block the bird and he'll block a 3, and then he'll take... Do we just have lethal on board? When Rat deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on it. That player loses the game if 3 things got exiled like that. Okay. I mean, I don't know what he has in hand. But, actually cancel that. I think just swinging in with everything is going to be smart. Like, he has some good blocks, but it's fine. Like, I don't know how he's going to live here. Because we could just keep making tokens all day. Yes! Mono white, mono white, mono white. And yeah, if you're brand new to the game, it's actually very easy to make like a really cheap, like red aggro deck or something. It's like it's easy. All right, so we're able to get in there. So far, we're having some okay matchups. You know, we had some rough ones, but we've had some good ones as well. It's a pretty fun deck to play. It's just simple and not too crazy. All right, so unfortunately, the Grange here is a little bit awkward. This is an awkward hand. I'm going to keep it, though, since I'm on the play. Yeah, we have no turn 1 play, so we're just going to have to pop the Grange, which is really haggard. But from here, we just we play Tomic turn 2, and hopefully we'll draw into a land. Oh, we're playing an aggro, a red aggro deck here. Yeah, that's obnoxious. All right, so the Pride Mate we don't want to necessarily sacrifice yet. So we'll play Tomic. He can at least block this little bastard. He's playing the Cavalcade deck, which if he has Cavalcade, I might just lose. Oh, that card is so good. Yeah, at least he's not attacking. That's good for us. So what we do here is we play the Pride Mate. I think we just got to go wide here. Like the Giant Killer, We're just going to play him as a creature, so there'll be no adventure. From here, we attack. Darlin, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we'll see you at the house soon. Wow, okay, so he has a lot of damage on board, actually. Which is going to do a bunch of damage to us, but we block, because we have a freebie here. Our peasant. We literally have a peasant, guys. A human peasant is a card type we have. So here, what we do is we play... Oh man, I could set up some really nasty... Well, we'll do the Pride Mate here. So Pride Mate is going to get bigger when we attack here. Boom, boom. So we gain life, Pride Mate grows, which is good. And if he doesn't deal with the Pride Mate this turn... Sounds good, darling. Lovely wife on the way home. I think we're in good shape, actually, believe it or not. We're going to take a lot of damage from that cavalcade. God, that is so gross. Now we block. And I think we just take the other one. Because if I block here and put it at 2 life, then he can shop it potentially, which I think is really bad. Yeah, that's the Chandra Spitfire. We want to watch out for that. Yeah, he's going to skewer the critics anyways. Damn, should have blocked. Oh well, easier said than done. So now we have a couple choices. I think we actually just go for Rally the Throne. You know what's really funny is we have a ton of life gain in this deck. So like, it's kind of going to counterbalance his aggression here. He's just like, no more life gain. Bad. We're just gaining so much life. This is great. All right. So he's probably like, oh man, this is obnoxious. And you know what? If mono red becomes really common in the metagame, like this deck could actually be really good. All right, so time to Shrek this guy. He has the Spitfire, which is a pretty nasty card. This guy like can literally hit you for like 1,000,000 damage. So I think doing the Conclave Tribunal to get rid of this guy is probably better. The Pride Mate play is really good too because it gets juice to the gills. But we'll play this. We will tap. We will tap the bird. 1. We'll auto pay. And now we're going to exile this frickin' Chandra Spitfire because that thing can like one-shot you if you're not careful. We'll just keep gaining life. Yes! 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 Sure, darling. That would be great. Thank you, sweetheart. Good! We're starting to win games consistently! We're learning the ropes! We're beating proven annoying mono red decks.
Basically, don't worry.
I don't care about your little elementals. Man, if I wasn't game fight, I would straight up be toast. Alright, so let's go this little. Yes! Oh my god, there's a place near us called Tie Pot. It's our favorite. It's so good. I'll bring it for everyone. If you guys were here, I would share. Alright. Great. Oh, we got the Hero Precinct 1. That's actually pretty good if we want to like do a white-black kind of aggro deck of some sort. Healing is cheating. You know what's cheating is Cavalcade and Spitfire. That combo is so nasty. And healing's almost always terrible because it gives you no tempo or no board presence, but like only in that matchup is it good. Sounds okay. Keep it. Give the castle. He gets to go first. Okay, so blue, he's playing something blue. I'm blue, my buddy. He's playing the white-blue Flyers, which is we're actually going to be quite good against that, I think. Oh, never mind. No, he's not. What the hell is this guy playing? Is he going to attack? Yes. No, he's not. Okay. Fine. So we play the castle ourselves. I think we play the Charming Prince here. Wookiee is the defender of the realm. I know, doesn't it, Critica? Oh my god, I hate the face on that card. Like, the face that character is making is just such a shit-eating grin. Look at it. It's like, I gotcha. Alright, so anyways. So he counters our prince, which is interesting. I mean, it's not like a big deal, really. Alright, so we can attack here. This guy's probably just holding a ton of counters in his hand. So he's going to block, which is... I don't mind getting rid of this creature. Like, that's fine. Because we have a lot of extra expendable chaff we can use. Rally the Throne, we could do that at his end step. But I think I'd rather, like, just get the tempo out on the board. So Healer's Hawk. Okay, yeah, he's playing that like flash deck. Oh, that deck's really annoying. Okay. Anyways, we got a couple good cards in play too. Simic Flash. Let's see if we can take Simic Flash. Maybe we can. I think we just had a couple bad matchups in the beginning, but maybe we're coming into our own now, perhaps. We'll find out. All right, so no attacks there, which is fine. He's probably sitting on, you know, all kinds of stuff. We'll attack, gain some life. We'll actually rally the throne at his end step. See what he... Because if he taps out here, he's going to attack. It's fine. Because we're gaining life. Like, we can play that game all day. And then we'll rally the throne at his end step, and if he does counter it, then we can play Gideon, main phase, which is really strong. Yeah, he's got to counter it. He might have another quench or something. Alright, so this does 1 damage to target. Well, we don't have enough to proc that yet, which is unfortunate. So we'll try and jam a Gideon in there. I mean, he might have a counter. Oh, he doesn't. Perfect.
I am here to aid
Plus
in the
Gideon.
assault.
We'll target this guy. We'll give him...
I believe...
Yes! Gah! Karate chop. Frickin' Steven Seagal neck break. Give me that. All day. It's a mono white kind of aggro / mid range because we have a lot of like 3 and 4 cost spells, so it's not like just like insanely all in. But guys, that was a Steven Seagal neck break right there, just right over the neck. The clean Seagal, 1988. Perfect. Oh, I love it. That was great. Okay, so this hand's okay. It's keepable. This deck's really fun, actually. I'm starting to enjoy this quite a bit. All right, let's play the Venerable Knight. Finally, we get to go first. And then we push with the Venerable Knights. Uh-oh, he's playing some white-black evilness here. So here we play the Johnny's Pridemate. And then next turn we can play the Charming Prince and gain some life to pump this guy up, and then we'll be in a pretty good aggro position, I think. Alright, so Thought Erasure is fine. He's gonna take, I mean, I don't care, he could take any of those. But if he takes the Giant Killer, that's a huge tell about what he's running. He's gonna take the Prince though. The Prince is the best card to take, like hands down. Because it kind of like stops me from doing a lot of stuff. Wow, he takes the tap down creature. So he must be playing some powerhouses here. Unfortunately, the Grange, like we just kind of have to play that now. Charming Prince, I do want to scry, but I think we're gonna gain the life. Just to make the Pridemate a little bit more aggressive. He's down to 13 already. Yeah, we did make that Simic deck rage quit, didn't we? Oath of Kaya is a pretty annoying card. Damn, and he just barely gets the Pridemate. That sucks. We could actually do Venerated Loxodon here, which I think is actually... Okay. It depends if he has a board wipe. So, the Rally the Throne here is going to be good. We'll do that at his end step, and then we will Convoke with Venerated Loxodon next turn. Yeah, Steven Seagal is a complete fraud, for sure. God, Planeswalkers. Just enemy, dude. Alright, so what's he gonna do? He's gonna plus it, probably? Oh, he's gonna bounce the Knight? What? Oh man, and now I can't instant speed that spell. That really sucks. Okay, so that was a pretty good play on his part, for sure. Because it shut down my whole plan, basically. So we attack here. Take 2 damage, he's gonna gain some life, but at least we're like, you know, giving some sort of you know, control on him. I have to play this at instant speed now, so we'll just play it. We gain some life. We're gonna keep the Grange in hand because it can potentially, maybe I should have just played that. Okay, that's good. That's a slow turn for him. So I guess we just play the Grange. I should have played it last turn. Oh, never mind. I do control. We'll split up the love, because putting it all in the same creature means he could just nuke it. Now, here I can get 5 damage to face, which is really, really good. I'm tempted to Convoke, because that would like threaten lethal potentially next turn, but he's got so many cards in hand. Or do I just go super wide? I think we go with the Loxodon. 2. This is an interesting one. Yeah. And then we'll play the knight. I should have played the knight first to get the counter, but I'm going to keep the other 2 in hand in case he has a wipe. Yeah, I should have played this and then convoked with that. I just wasn't sure of my course of action, so it was a little bit indecisive. Yeah, he's got a Wrath, which sucks. Okay, well, at least we kept something in hand, Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty good. We should have... So that... Considering he probably is playing Kai's Wrath and Planeswalker Control, we should have gone for the throat there. Coogan the Ineffable. Charming Prince can scry. I don't know if we can dig our way out of this one, to be frank. But we're going to scry, just to try and set up something for later. Rally the Throne isn't that useful, and neither is the Plains. And we're going to play the... we're just going to play the Giant Killer here. We'll just pass turn. There's no point in attacking, because he could just value us here. Yeah, Sweeper got us for sure. I don't know. Yeah. Hard to say what the right play was. Maybe attacking to face.
Lies beyond vision.
Teferi's coming. So here we can actually tap down one of his creatures, and then we can swing in and probably finish off a Planeswalker. But he's bouncing over Kaya, which is really good. And now he's gonna come in and pop some one of our creatures. I don't know which one. We only have like 1 or 2 cards in our deck that could save us here. So he pops the tap for a creature, which is smart. Oh, that's actually good. Okay. No blocks. Because that means we can now kill Teferi. Before we couldn't. Unless he plays something else. My turn. The Plains. Probably seals our doom. Like, drawing Plains is not good. But we attack. We attack. We take the damage, but that's okay. He blocks either one, really. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine.
I really should have seen that coming.
Alright. So we got that. Yeah, it's probably game over. We're like top decking and that sweeper was really good against us. It just karate chopped us. I could have played slightly smarter and gone to face and maybe put him down to 6 life, but even still, I think our fine opponent there would have stabilized just fine. Just fine. It's, you know what's really funny about Steven Seagal movies nowadays? If you watch Steven Seagal movies like now, like he is so like old and obese that he doesn't like, they just use so many stunt doubles with like, oh god, it's so funny. This is a good hand. This is a good hand. I like this one. We have the Prince. Giant Killer, I'm tempted to just play out turn 1. Although I guess we'll see what he's playing first. Nate, I have no idea what those are worth actually. We're gonna hold the Giant Killer. We just gotta see, like, if he's playing mono green or something, like, it's... Alright, he's playing Simic, so it could be another one of these lovely Simic decks that you guys all just are a huge fan of. We'll play Atomic. Lands on the battlefield and lands in the graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Huh. I mean, that's pretty good against Nissa. So, Growth Chamber, so he's playing Simic. The Grange, unfortunately, is not going to come in. It's not going to come in how we want it. Play the Prince here. Try and like curve out a little bit with some scrying. We don't need Gideon. We don't need another Charmed Prince really, so we'll scry those to the bottom. Swing for 2. Misha says, my favorite part is when they use another actor to dub over Steven because he was too lazy or arrogant to reshoot the scenes. That is actually just super true, and it's hilarious. That is like something that's been on record. Like, he'll just like be done with it and leave, and they just have to use like some random actor. Oh my god, what is this guy? Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. When he enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters, whenever another green creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on him. Then if that creature's power is greater than him, put another. Oh my god, this guy's like thick. We could, like, tribunal him, but there's no point, really. So I think we just play Gideon here. Oh! How about, guys, we go on a little adventure. Let us go ahead and chop him down. So now we've done the adventure. We've slayed his giant. Quite literally, a giant was slain by the peasant. It's, like, just what's being depicted in the art. And then we can play him next as a creature now, if we want to. So that was really cool. Oh, solid. Oh, he's playing 3-color. So he's playing Sultide. Stop being so mean to Steven. Oh my god. And Professor Pone says, people, be sure to use the code play Eldraine for 3 free packs. Oh, that's nice. So this guy's literally playing like a giant. Okay, so we can't play it now. What does this thing do? Enter the battlefield equals to the number of lands you control. Alright, that's fine. So we play the Ajani's Pridemate. And then we play the Giant Killer. And next turn, we play Linden. And she's going to trigger a bunch of life gain here for the Ajani's Pridemate, which probably means this Giant won't even be able to stop him. Yep, here comes the classic cynic Hydroid Crassus. So we have options here. We could Tribunal him, which isn't bad. But I think playing Linden is the right play. Because then we just get all big and angry on the cat spectrum here. I guess I could Venerated Loxodon. That's actually really good. Because I don't think he has any board wipers. So if we swing, we're going to lose something. I think that's flying and trample. Could we get the Loxodon out? No attacks. And then let's play the Loxodon. 2, 3. This is like a little bit of a greedy play, but I think it's okay. So now our whole board gets +1/+1. What's up, Christian Bender? Welcome to the stream, guys. Doing a little bit of a Magic stream here and there. Alright, so he plays the Overgrown Tomb. And he plays the Questing Beast. Deals combat damage to your opponent. Oh, the Questing Beast. I think it's haste. Vigilance, Death Touch, haste. Now, why would we not block this? I feel like combat damage that would be dealt by creatures you control can't be prevented. Okay, I mean, why would he do that? Seems kind of funny. Okay, so we get the trade there. And now it's time for the big, thick beat down here. Yeah, because he knows his game. At that point, Linden swings and the cat gets like +5/+5. Hey, we're climbing up in the ladder. This is great. So let us go forth. So Mono White's doing okay today. I mean, we've had a fair number of losses, but, you know, as is expected, most decks are going to take losses. If we could at least get up a rank, that'd be cool. And I was watching Day 9 doing Magic streams, and that guy streams for like 4 to 6 hours. That's pretty nuts. He must have like sponsors, you know, like, because, you know, we were just, you know, bankrolling him to play the game. Charming Prince, Healer's Hawk. It's an okay hand. I mean, especially if we had a Pridemate, this would be like a god hand, but it's not bad. The Giant Killers actually did some pretty good work there. They chopped down those big, thick giants. That they did. Alright. So let's keep it. Even though my opponent's going first, which is unfortunate. And Garruk the Huntsman. Look at him with his little beady eyes there in that mask. Alright, so let's get the Healer's Hawk online, start poking him and being annoying. Everybody loves a Healer's Hawk. We actually can almost get a Johnny out too. We have 3 mana. It's not bad. Pretty good curving. Alright, so he's playing Gruul. This is actually good. The Giant Killers here are going to be very, very solid. So I'm excited about that. So let's go ahead and play Charming Prince. I think here the life gain is okay, but the Scry is going to be better. Ooh, Pridemate. Yeah, we actually keep the planes because it curves us into a Johnny. We swing. At least we have some life gain against this aggression, but we do have the Giant Killers. Yeah, Day 9 is great. He's like a classic. I used to watch Day 9 and his brother cast StarCraft way back in the day. He's an absolute G, and as a matter of fact, he's the one who got me really hyped for this set. Yeah, no, he is for sure. Zertog Goblin, no blocks, it's fine, we'll take it. Not playing too many big scary threats. So here we play this, nothing for the Giant Killer, so we play the Pridemate. And then we attack with a bird. Bird is the word. And you know what? I'm actually going to play 1 Giant Killer, just regular, because I have a second one in reserve, and I'd also like to get some more bodies to kind of, you know, protect my board and things like that. Alright, so a little bit slow in the tempo there. I mean, with the Zertog Goblin, he's now in Giant Hunter range, so karate chopping him with our other Giant Killer is going to be good. Each other non-human. What the hell is this? Oh my god, look at that! Look at that Goblin! Grum Gully the Generous? You turn a non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter. Alright, so he's coming here. We'll block there, which is fine. He has no combat tricks. We'll take the 4. Because we're going to be gaining a lot of life here. Hopefully. Planes. Play Johnny. I think this is more important than killing the goblin.
When evil arrives,
Let's create
I will be
another critter. Another cat for us.
proud of those
And I don't want to attack here because he'll trade it with the little Grumpkin guy. So let's just attack there. And now both of our cats will grow bigger. Yeah, I used to... Oh, okay, so Legion Warboss is fine. We can actually keep his guys under control. He has 1 mana, which means there could be a shock or something like that in his hand, but I don't mind taking the risk on our weaker Johnny's Pridemate. It's a pretty cool little deck. Skarsnik's lost cousin. I know, Grumgully. Come on, that's a great name. I am Grumgully. It is I, Grumgully. He's thinking about it. He's like, you know, this is kind of like a little shady. I'm really tempted to take this guy out with the... so we'll just block there for now. Fine, we take the 4, but now we Giant Slayer this other guy. And I think that's going to be a pretty good... Ooh, that's a tempting Loxodon play. But I think we just got to keep it going for the people here. So we're going to make another Pridemate. Because they are very, very oppressive. And we're going to go on a quest to slay the Zertog Goblin. So the Giant Slayer will slay him. And we can play him as a creature. And now we attack. We attack here. We attack here. He could double block here, but I think that's still Value City. So we'll go here and here. If he double blocks, that's game. Yeah, mono white weenie all day. Demented Frog, thank you for the $20 donation. He says, go turn. Thanks for streaming. Always fun to watch you play. Well, Demented Frog, thank you for supporting, man, and keeping the dream alive. Yes. What? So I'm not terribly familiar with like Twitch speak and things like that. What does POG mean? Is it play of the game? Is that what that stands for? Play of the game in chat? Like, I thought it was something like phallic or like, you know, quote unquote stream inappropriate, but yeah, I actually don't even know what that means, so please let me know. There's so many, like, I didn't know what Kappa meant for the longest time. There's another one that's like, Monka S. Like, what does that mean? Can some of you guys explain that? Alright. So the White Weenie is persevering. We're actually positive. We're up 4 games today, which is good. I think we've climbed pretty far. He had a lot of life, but there was no way. Like, my board was getting so strong. It was getting so juicy. Alright, so we'll play the Plains. We'll play the Healer's Hawk. It just means wow? Okay. Thank you guys for explaining. Which are Twitch emotes? Okay. I thought like Pog might stand for like play of the game or something, so he's gonna Thought Erasure. He's probably gonna get rid of Gideon, which is okay. I mean, it sucks, but can't win everything. So next we play the Prince, we scry, and dig for something good, yeah, because he's gonna ship our Gideon, unfortunately. Nate Moody says, literally watch all his Total War. Yeah, thank you, man. I would, you know, if there was like a big kind of mainstream game I was into, I would love to, you know, do some sort of a, you know, competitive commentary. Yeah, Total War is my favorite. I love Total War. All right, so I think we actually keep both of these. That's a pretty good series of draws. Like it has removal. It has a pretty good 3 curve here that we can play next turn. I'm glad to hear you watch the videos, man. Sorry I can't read the language there, but I do appreciate it. Monka S is a worried Pepe. Oh, okay. So he gets rid of the Rally for the Throne, which is a good choice. And now I'm just kind of stuck on lands, but thankfully I have 2 good draws coming up here. And he's going to be taking 3 to the face, which is quite cool. This guy's probably running some sort of a board wipe, I would imagine. So let's play Linden. Let's go ahead and attack here. Boom, boom. We gain some life. That matters. And pass. And Kappa has no meaning and also every other meaning? Okay.
Mind and body should move.
Narset. It's free real estate. Now... Uh-oh. He's got a big scary threat. Now, I think I keep the Tribunal here. I mean, I could Tribunal Narset. He's several turns off that, so I think we will. We'll auto-pay. We're going to Tribunal her. Just so I can keep attacking him in the face. And also get rid of the threat. Now, I know I could save it for Chandra, but if he plays Chandra, I basically lose anyways. Like, he's going to wipe my whole board, so... Alright, so here we go. We attack everything. In the face again. Boom, boom, boom. And I think we hold off on playing our hand, because if he has a board wipe or something he draws. Turn, what do you think of the Star Wars trailer with Palpatine's return? Well, Palpatine returning is my favorite part about it. Okay, so it's sarcasm. Okay. Yes, gold tier rank 2, baby. We're climbing the ranks. Our mono white weenie, you know, when I first started this stream, I was very much like kind of down on it for the first couple games. I was like, oh, this isn't that good, but it seems like it's actually doing pretty good for us. We have okay matchups, and I mean, Planeswalker control sucks pretty bad for sure. Yeah. This is a very educational stream as well. I'm learning a lot about internet culture. Oh, 2 Granges. We can't keep that. We have to mulligan. Alright, that's playable. We can cut a Loxodon. Catch the beast. Play you. Play the Healer's Hawk. Hey, take care, Vanderlark. Thanks for joining, man. And Bird of Woe. He's playing... Oh, do we get to play Mono Blackjack? That'd be really fun. Unfortunately, we mulligan, so we're going to be pretty limp noodle for sure. I think we just play the Giant Killer, because, like, we're just so slow right now. And at least we can, next turn, we can convoke the Loxodon to get the board power. He's playing Black-Red. Black-Red Knights? Yeah, he's playing Black-Red Knights. That's cool. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses a life. I am so down for that. Boom, boom. And then we do this. And our creatures get bigger and stronger, and we get a Loxodon. And then each player draws a card. I'm actually very fine with that. Stormfist Crusader. I feel like that kind of is like... Eh. I mean, I guess you get the card before your opponent does, which is cool. Oh, that guy's a knight too. That's right. Oh, he needs menace. Oh, ugh. Man, I'm just drawing terribly right now. So let's attack here and here. All right, so we literally are drawing like every land we have in our deck. At least he's giving us some draw. We're certainly winning the race. So when he passes 2 attackers, my Giant Killer can tap down his creature. I'll probably tap down the Midnight Reaper, obviously. It's more damage. I can't block this one anyways because of Menace. Sorin. What's happening?
I have come for vengeance.
Alright, so he's gonna do 1 damage to me, which is
I
okay.
abhor my
Pass 2 attackers, let's tap you down. So he can attack me for 2 if he wants to. Actually has lifelink, which sucks. God, lands! I have like no lands in this deck too. That's like the worst part of this. Now I'm tempted to actually try and get rid of Sorin. I mean, he can return something to the battlefield, and the lifelink is really obnoxious too, though. So let's get rid of him and then swing face with the other guy. I know it's like, but like he's just gonna keep lifelinking against me.
not quenched.
There we go. Okay, we're getting some good stuff. We're getting some good stuff here, thanks to our opponent's generosity. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this Stormfist Crusader. Like, I would just be in so much trouble if he had another early threat. I would be drawing lands for like 5 turns. But the fact that he like was giving me cards with that, it's a shame too, because like those are my favorite colors, like black red, black green. We'll block you, I guess. It's fine. And then because I still get a token back, which is cool. I mean, I have 6. I almost have lethal on board. This guy's got to like play some blockers. He's got to play something. Otherwise, he's going to get Steven Seagal neck break. Okay, he plays the Smitten Swordmaster, which is fine. Get the Charming Prince. Man, okay, so this is a bit of a conundrum. Like, do I just go all in? I feel like, so if I swing all in, he'll block the 4 here. He'll take, but he'll gain 2. Yeah, it's not worth it to go all in. So we play the Charming Prince and we scry, first and foremost. And we shall scry too. I mean, what? I guess I could have bounced something. Gideon's good, but we're going to keep the other card in the bottom. What could I have bounced that would have been worth it? I guess maybe saving to bounce the Loxodon to do it twice? Nah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and do I want to keep this up for blocks? Nah, I think we're okay. Let's be a little greedy. I mean, I don't think he has anything that can go nuts. So now our board's like super mean. So he plays a swamp. This guy's got like a million cards in his hand. Okay, so he destroys all creatures. That, you see, that I wasn't expecting in his deck. So let's play the Gideon. Like, he's playing aggro himself. Like, man, I was not expecting
march
that.
into battle as
So
your
let's pump it.
champion.
Pump it up. Smith 0. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. Like, he's playing a Knight aggro deck. Why would he run board sweepers? I mean, it worked. It paid off. He got me good. Okay, so now he's coming back online here, which is fine. Gideon's gonna come for that booty here. See, that was, I think he did that intentionally. He just like lulled me into a false sense of All right, so let's play the Knight here. And now I'm suddenly like, hey, can we get a little bit more of that, that sweet,
I
so
will
let's get
lend
life
you
link, I
my
guess.
strength.
Okay, so now that I'm learning what people might be running in these decks, I can be a little bit more informed about my play decisions. Let's play another Plains. We'll keep the Giant Killer in case he plays like a big thick Knight. Johnny's probably going to get beaten down here. Wait, didn't that rotate out? What is that? The Cruel Celebrant? Oh no, that's from another set. Oh my god, there's so many things happening! This is a badass deck my opponent's playing. Granted, I think if I had played smarter, I could have won it. But at this point, it's like a combo deck almost. Okay, what can he attack with? Can he just kill me here? He's really low also. The Smitten Sword Master, which is actually only a common. That's pretty good. You gain X life. You gain X life, and each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of knights you control. Man, that is mean. So Mardu Knights seems to be a thing. Man, awesome play from my opponent. Awesome stuff. We now that we know that that deck might run that, we can play a little bit differently, because I was not expecting a board wipe from a tribal deck. You know? It seems like a weird thing. I did get baited, but, you know, again, these cards just came out, so I'm not sure what they're going to be running, but all, like, instincts do say that, like, typically you don't run Wrath effects in aggro. Yeah, that wasn't Asban aggro. That was Mardu. That was Mardu Knights, which is apparently going to be one of the hot new button decks, from what I understand. That was a really cool note, man. I'm glad you guys got to see that. So we'll play. I don't know if I have enough cards to like craft another good deck though. Baited, outsmarted, tricked, and duped. Everything. Unless you control 3 or more planes. Okay, so it has to be planes. Oh, looks like we're playing a similar deck. Probably just a better version of what we're running. Alright, let's actually scry, because I need to start finding answers for that cat. The Tithe Taker is not an answer for the cat. We've been bamboozled on every front. Oh god. This is probably just a more competitive version of what we need. Alright, that's fine, no blocks. Eventually we'll be able to pump out times like just non-stop to deal with it. Come on, don't play anything. Yes, good. Pass to us. Pass to us, brother. So I think here I have to play this, which is a little bit Jankentron. Well, do I though? So if I play another Prince... Play the castle, we play the Prince. We can keep scrying for something to deal with this cat. You're not gonna help either of you cards. No, bad. Alright, so let's get some lifelink on the battlefield. So that gives us some bodies. Go, 2 damage. And then next turn we can Loxodon too if you want. Bamboozled. Is that true, Christian? Okay, so he's playing the Aerialist here, which is a scary card. Oof, 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 oof. Oof, this is gonna hurt. So, no blocks. It's fine, we just have to take it like a champion. We are the champions, my friends. Now, I think we venerated Loxodon here. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that's good. They all get bigger. We take a lot of damage here, but the Loxodon can at least block the Pridemate if he doesn't have anything. Otherwise, we might just take it, because we're going to play Linden next turn and gain a ton of life. Alright, so Prison Realm will exile our Loxodon. Smart. Then we take 7 damage. Thankfully, no more life gain, so... Tricked, deceived, bamboozled on every front. He's running a little bit low on Steam. I don't know why he didn't attack with the Aerialist, though. That's interesting. Alright, so... Here... That's actually not bad to flash in to deal with the cat. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. So we could just like act scared here and then play Rally for the Throne and gain some life and then double block up on the cat with the princes, assuming he only gains 1 life. That's pretty good. Linden is like more predictable, plus he can block efficiently, so we're just gonna be like, oh no. I'm gonna be like, I'm too weak. Anakin, I can't hold you any longer. Alright, so he plays Sorin. So his creatures, he's gonna gain life, so he's gonna pump the Pride Mate.
Taste my blade.
Yeah, you're gonna pump the Pride Mate, right? You're gonna do 1 damage to me. Okay, good. He's gonna gain some life. He's gonna get some bigger creatures. And he's gonna attack. So now I rally for the throne. I get some blockers. And then boom! Frickin' karate chopped, you stupid cat. Although, to be honest, I could just double block with these guys. And then I'll only lose 1. He has no other mechanics. Yeah, that should be good. Great, so we just lose 1 prince for the Pride Mate, which is a great grab. We also gain some life too. Alright, perfect. So now we have a couple options. I think we need to finish or deal with this Sorin somehow. Somehow, some way. Do we just go wide here? Like super wide and thick. Prison Realm, we can't really do much about that. Gideon's okay here. Hornswoggle wins it. Are you guys talking about like terminology to describe being tricked or hoodwinked? All right, so Linden, the Steadfast Queen. That flyer is just such a pain in the butt. I'm a little bit afraid of going super wide. If I play Gideon, he's just going to get karate chopped here. And this is a legendary creature, so we can only play that, just that, actually. We're going to play Gideon. And do this.
I walk a righteous path.
We will give this creature... we'll give him...
I believe in you, friend.
Lifelink, I guess. It doesn't matter. I mean, I guess I could have given Indestructible or Vigilance to the bird and attacked, or Indestructible. That would have been... maybe it would have been smart. So what I want to happen here is I want him to attack Gideon, and then that frees up my attack avenue as well. Hey, take care, Gojira. Thank you, man. That's really good. Swift End, he's just going to kill Gideon. Man, the Murderous Rider is such a good card. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, and then when he dies, I mean, it's still a decent lifelinking body, too. I think he's still not going to attack, actually. He's going to ping me for 1 and keep growing his Vampiric Beast here. I hope he attacks, thinking he's going to have a lethal turn on me, and then I can just play Linden and just gain like almost all that life back. So he's going to put us down pretty low, which is great. And then, yeah, so now we play the Steadfast Queen. So now we're going to gain a metric ton of life. And I think this game is more about... yeah. Whenever they attack... Okay, so we're going to gain a lot of life. Unfortunately, we can't quite kill Sorin. He's at 1 still.
You will become dust.
I feel like this game's more about board position than it is like just going to face. But that life gain is quite nice. He can attack us pretty hard here. Like, if he has some big synergy to gain a ton of life, we could be in some trouble.
Time for
Please,
a drink.
please, please, just be 8 damage. Okay, so we have to leave a flyer back to block now. 100%. They're all creatures. Okay. I mean, we're not, like, in terrible position. We do have some creatures we can play and stuff. Although he's going to be... yeah, we can't play 2 of those, unfortunately. So he's going to... yeah, Sorin will pop us. I think we're done for. We have to try and kill Sorin. We have 3 turns. Because he's just going to poke us for 1 every turn. This is a white weenie deck, yeah. After this game, just for the last 20 minutes of the stream, because we're going to go 2 hours today, I'll make a new deck. I'll see what cards I got for my initial packs. Ooh, that hurts.
Battle and make new comrades.
That hurts real bad. Like,
This looks like a fun
I mean,
toy.
thankfully, I guess you could have maybe sacked my creature, but
What a
so let's
mess
go ahead and do
I've made.
this guy. Yeah, I mean, the Law Rune Enforcer's okay. Yeah, it's game. GG. Oh, there's a problem with the server. Looks like there might be some issues. So this is a white weenie deck. Oh, a draw? What? Oh, he must have like crashed or something. So we've made a white weenie deck today. It's pretty good, I think. Let's go ahead and just crack some packs because we have gold now. And you basically just earn gold from quests. These are all like custom decks that the computer just gave me for free, like with this new set. So they're not like, it's not stuff I want. So I'll make another deck right now. We'll see what I have from the new set and we'll see, oh, the Clackbridge Troll. All right, so let's go here. Let's go to the store. I think we just go buy some packs here. Packs. 1, 2, and 3. Get some packs. I wish I could just open them all at once so I don't have to click. All right, let's see what we get. A gold, that's actually really useful because that's gonna allow us to craft some like other decks and things like that. Oh, you guys, the Castle Lochwain is really good. This one actually lets you, ooh, that's so good for mono black. Ooh, and a mythic too, so we can actually craft a new deck here potentially. All right, so we did that. So now the question is, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. Oh man, my green screen is just horrible right now. I'm sorry, that's super obnoxious looking. We'll turn it off. All right, so what kind of deck do we want to make is the question. Now, firstly, what we'll do to evaluate this is I did get some packs before this. So we'll go to a new deck here and we're gonna go to the sorting system. We'll go rare, mythic, rare, and we'll see what we got in the new set because I haven't really like looked. So I know we have a ton of good white cards, obviously. As far as black stuff, we have one Murderous Rider. We would probably need like a set of those for them to be really good. Oathsworn Knight. We have the Dwarf Lord. Eldraine's really fun, guys. It's really, really fun. I mean, as far as green, we don't really have that much in green. So I don't know if that's going to be worthy. In red, we have the Thane, so we could make mono red with the dwarf, and then but there's a lot of cards you need to craft for mono red to be really, really good. Unfortunately, we would have to craft 2 of the Dawi, and let's look at stuff we don't have collected here. So in white, there's not too much, honestly. Castle Lochwain. I mean, the fact that we have these castles means we could try something. But what I would really want to do is get a Yara, the first of the Lochwain here, and make like a kind of a black tribal something or other. I don't know. Do you guys want to see a mono black like control deck or something? So it's between mono black now. I think mono black's probably going to be the best that we could do. I do have one Oko. Yeah, I got him in like the last pack, but I don't really like Simic colors. Garrick. We don't have him, so I mean we could craft 2 of him and play Golgari. But again, I'm missing a lot of the cards, so I think maybe going mono black might be good. The red dwarf is really good. He essentially allows you to, if you go take a look here, whenever a red source deals damage to an opponent, they take 2 more. I'm not going to play blue. Yeah, I just don't like it that much. But what we would need with the dwarf is we would need Sundering Strike, Sundering Stroke, and we would also need the Iron Crag Feet. That's like the really good mono red piece. So I think we play black here. Man, it just sucks that we don't have like enters the battlefield, sets knights. She's like more aristocrats. When another black creature enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. Sacrifice another black creature to draw a card. That's really good. Man, but it sucks I don't have any. I didn't get a single one of her in the packs. Can somebody want to bankroll me so I can afford more packs for these? Let's see here. Taste of Death is pretty interesting. I don't know, maybe I should do a poll or something. Wookiee's just going ham out there. We have 2 of the castle, so let's start like crafting a mono black. See what we can get. Now, as far as mythics go for this deck, we do have Rankle, Master of Pranks. When he deals combat damage to a player, I could craft more of these too, because I do, of course, have the 3 mythic crafts. Rankle, Master of Pranks. Each player discards a card. Each player loses 1 life and draws a card. Each player sacks. I don't have enough to make mono red. Mono black we're close to. But I really am just not sure. I mean, I need Murderous Riders. I would need 3 of those too. Sell your house, buy more packs. I know. It's a good call. I mean, over the course of like when I play for like a little bit more time, I'll easily be able to get more just through like grinding, but I'm saying for right now. And red, yeah, there's a lot of cards we would need in red to make that work. Green, we don't have anything good in green really. These are all golds. Garruk. The Cauldron of Eternity is such a cool card. Check this out. So the spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard, and whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of the library. And you can also reanimate creatures with it. It's so like so OG, like very tribal. Yeah. And for knights, let's go ahead and see. So we're gonna do uncommon and common. So let's see what knights I even have. So you can actually search by card type here. Yeah, I mean I have some. I don't have a lot of like the really ace ones though, unfortunately. Like Oathsworn Knight plus Murderous Rider, those cards are all pretty good. Quiet Wookie. Don't judge me. Like I'd love monocolored decks. Now we haven't really looked at the dual colored cards. Elite Headhunter. Sacrifice another creature or an artifact, deals 2 damage. Oh, that's not bad. Decent utility there. Mardu. I don't have the cards to make Mardu. You can see I'm missing a lot of stuff here. Tournament Grounds are so nice though. Like an uncommon land that can pay for like your... That's so good. I'll work up to all that though. But for now I think we'll go and do a mono black control. So Castle Lochwain is really good. This card is insanely good. Witch's Cottage. Okay. Enters battlefield and tap. May put a creature card on top of your library. That's alright. I wanna be forever young. There's a card called Baked into Pie, I think. So let me turn off all the qualifiers now. Why is that happening? Isn't there a new card called Baked into Pie? Oh, Bake into a Pie. Destroy a target creature, create a food token. I don't have that much good for blue. Yeah, Night Tribal is good. We'll try and make mono black because I have a lot of like good black cards as is, like from previous sets. So I can probably like scoop something together, which will be okay. So we'll get 2 Legion's End in there. Now as far as big boys go, put in 1 Elder Spell. Elder Spell just kills all Planeswalkers. Davriel's okay, but he's a little bit jank. We'll do like more of an Aristocrats than a control deck. I think could be fine. God, I wish I had more Murderous Riders though. Man, those things are so good. Like I just can't. I can't get them. Sorin's okay, but we're not running any vampires really, so we don't care for that. Baked into Pie is an interesting one. Castle Lochwain is really good. Yeah, it does look like a Star Destroyer. Look at that. Man, that is a great comparison, man. Rankle, the Master of Pranks. I mean, Flying Haste is pretty good here. Each player sacrifices a creature isn't bad. It's pretty good in this. So you know what? Let's craft 2 of these bad boys, or 1 of them. We'll just run 2 of him. So we have 2 Rankles. He's this little like prankster fairy beast thing. Bonds of Revival. Return target creature to the battlefield against haste. We have the Cavalier of the Night, which is really, really good. This card is an absolute ace. So run that. We should probably start looking just based on what we have. And yeah. Legion's End's pretty good. Elder Spell, Midnight Reaper, Rankle, Cavalier of Night. And let's look at Not Collected, and let's look at Rares and Mythics again. There's not really any Mythics we want to craft, to be honest. Knight of the Ebon Legion could be okay here. Like, it's just like a good pumping creature, but we only have 2 of those. Now, what does that elf lady do in terms of... Oh my god, do you guys see Piper of the Swarm? He could just make infinite rat tokens. Oh man. I'm just kind of theory crafting. So, whenever another black creature enters the battlefield, another black creature. So that actually is pretty good with the Rat Man, because you can make like tokens and just have attrition and sacrifice. That's a pretty cool card. But I only have 3 crafts. We have 2 Castle Lochwains here. So if we get 3 of her, it seems like that's pretty much a staple, right? Oh, man, but the Murderous Rider is so good. And like now there's nothing like, there's no Vraska's Contempt. So maybe we craft 2 of her and we craft 1 of him as well. Dread Presence is like a must in this deck. Oh, select format is going to be standard. Perfect. Yeah, we have our swamps, we have our lands. Yeah, because a lot of like good removal rotated out, so I think Murderous Rider is going to be a must. There will be a Vermintide. Next time we play, I'll make sure to have all those cards. You draw a card and you lose a life. Hey, that's not bad. Profane Insight, the Falmire Knight. That's pretty good. I'm going to just put 4 of those guys in there. Duress. Jesh, baby.
I'm gonna bring you Tycho.
Oh, it's okay.
We'll go together. I'm gonna be sick. I hope they won't hear it on the microphone.
So I will unleash the Vermin, but the Falmire Knight seems pretty good. I'm trying to think about like the overall. So we have 1-drops here. We have removal in the form of the Murderous Rider, Dread Presence, Rankle. Cavalier of Knights are really good top end. Trying to think what other like really cool cards are in this set. Oh, we obviously need to have Liliana. We have 2 of her. It's going to be really good. The castle looks like a genie's lamp. I'm loving how like that's like a big part of discussion here. Now, she can sacrifice creatures to get more things. The Dread Presence is really good. We have Rankle, we have Cavaliers of Night on the top end. Let's go ahead and see what else not collected, and we're going to look at the Throne of Eldraine. And let's go ahead and just look at all the cards. Yeah, it's fine. Forever Young, put target creature. Okay, that's not that good. Malevolent Noble, sacrifice. You know, the Old Gods creature might be good. Order of the Midnight, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Order of the Midnight's pretty cool. Let's throw them in. They're uncommons, and I have a metric ton of uncommons to work with. That's pretty good for, like, Reanimator. Okay. We're just kind of experimenting with cards, guys. Lost Legion enters Battlefield, Scry 2. Bacon to Pie. Let's take a couple of those, just so we have some, like, removal. We have Rankle. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, they lose a life. Oh, that's kind of fun. Clackbidge Troll. No thanks, that's kind of janky. Sir Conrad the Grim. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere. Oh, it's not bad. We'll get Sir Conrad the Grim. Why not? What do we have here? We have the Cauldron of Eternity. I will after the stream, Pwn. So it costs 2 less for each creature in the graveyard. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it into the grave. This thing seems a little janky. Probably going to avoid that for now. All right, so I think we got most of like some fun new stuff in here. Like it's a good enough deck. It's not going to win tournaments or anything, but I think it's okay. So we'll go ahead and craft those because I want to work with all these cards eventually. So let's go ahead and craft. I don't have enough for the rat cards, yeah, unfortunately. So we'll finish the deck. So mono black something. Yeah, screw it. Let's try it out. I don't know if it's going to be good. It's probably going to be terrible, but let's just have some fun. Go right into ranked, and let's just tank that beautiful ranking we just worked out. Turin, if you would get to Warhammer Worlds, do you have a plan what to do there? Would you join the Empire forces? Sure. Yeah, if I had an army. I don't have an army for the Empire. I would probably end up just playing... All right, this is going to be fun. I'm excited for this. It's kind of like a stacks deck. I'm actually more excited for this than my mono white deck. But this is pretty good. The Falmire Knight. I'll probably save him for the Profane Insight. Our opponent making some hard life decision over there. I like Sir Conrad the Grim. Look at this guy. What a pimp. On his horse. He's just like, yo, I got a cool looking skull in my hand. Oh, please don't be disconnected. It's like when people take this long, it almost makes me just want to concede to get into another game. We'll probably do like 2 games with this. we'll call it a day. Or actually, we'll do 2 games, and then we'll grab Professor Pone for a couple battles, because that was our plan. Hello? I feel like if you take this long, the computer should just karate chop you. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp. Draw a card, then you lose life equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's really good in the late game once you're kind of out of steam, because you're not going to be losing much life. Yeah, for controls. From white weenie to janky spooky deck, yes, that's correct. It could be good though. We're just experimenting. We'll probably realize quite quickly what the... Yeah, now he's on a timer. Patience, young Padawan. Alright. So hopefully he's back. I don't know. It looks like he like clicked ready or whatever, so yeah, he's back. Okay. Professor Pone probably dropped like $1,000 and just has all the good cards. No, but we'll play with a couple decks we have. Yes! That was the card I wanted to get. So we're going to hold him back for now, because we're going to use him for card draw, or if there is a pertinent threat, we'll drop it. I'm really excited to use Rankle, the master of pranks here. Alright, so what's he doing? He's playing... God, Elementals! God, get out of here! Nobody likes you. Alright, let's pass. Nobody likes Elementals. Nobody. The Great Horned Rat stalls the game. Why would he do that to me? Rankle's going to come in pretty deep, though. Next turn, we get a... Oh, perfect. We get... The first of the lock. I mean, he's tapped out for blue, right? So he can't counter this. And he loses a life, I gain a life, which is cool. Oh, but he has a Scorching Dragonfire just conveniently ready to destroy her. But alas, he knows not that Rankle shall come for him now. So he didn't get his Juicy Elemental card, which is good. So now do I play Rankle? Let's go. Let's try it. If he has another Dragonfire... he probably does. The fact that it stalled there means he probably has some sort of removal. Oh my god, look at that little guy. You guys see that? He has another one of these. He has to. Or a Lightning Bolt. I don't know what kind of deck this guy's running. So, when he deals combat damage to a player, I get to choose any number of those. Oh, shit. That's really cool. So, I'll probably do the discard plus the... So, each player loses life and draws a card, and each player discards a card. Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun! Because I have, like, expendable stuff here. I can just discard this. What is he going to discard? Oh, we got rid of a shock, which is great. And we drew into a duress. Good and tasty. You can even draw cards with Castle. Man, this deck's so much more fun than the mono white one. So much more fun. Okay, well, I guess I'll be working on this deck for the next stream. Cavalier of Thorns puts a land card. Okay, so he gets a land, which is fine. Nissa's coming next. Lovely. Everyone loves Nissa. Oh, but she gets milled out. Oh, that's so good. So good. Okay, so we could Dread Presence here. But I kind of want to, like, see what's in his hand. But I think Dread Presence is the better play. Let's get Rankle in there. Let's go, boys. the prank master is coming. You know, and since I have such card advantage in hand, I think I'm actually gonna... Oh, shit! That thing has reach? Oh. Damn it. I got so excited, but how does that guy reach? What is he... That elk climb into the trees? Yeah, I'll say oops. That's fine. Is there anything we can do in response? Not really. He says good game. You know what? Just for saying good game, we're actually going to still try here. Sir Conrad says each player puts the top card of his library into the graveyard. I could play Sir Conrad this turn too. Yeah, I'll be done soon. Then we're going to play the Dread Presence to draw a card and lose a life. And then we will duress him. I know, it's too late. It's too late. Oh, but we're going to get his juicy card. Yes, give us that. So, I think we take Nissa and just kind of deal with Chandra. Although, no, we'll get rid of Chandra. How much mana does he have? Yeah. All right, that was actually pretty good. Now he's going to play Nissa. But we do have the Murderous Rider who can destroy a Planeswalker, so we kill Nissa. Because I don't want to get anything that's going to ping me down. I couldn't. Dread Presence does 2 damage. And I did. It would be 5 damage in total. I couldn't kill it either way. So, it's a moot point. It is a moot point there, my friend. So now he's going to do... Oh, he's going to kill the Dread Presence. Pretty good. No Liliana, though. Or no Nissa, which is interesting. Man, yeah, that misplay cost us a lot. I don't know if it would have saved us. He's getting pretty good tempo here, but even still. So here we have a choice. Order of the Midnight. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. If we quest it, Murderous Rider, we can quest that. Plus, we can play the Death Touch Falmire Knight. I think we have to kill... Whenever land enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on an Elemental. Or the Cavalier. Cavalier doesn't have trample. I think we kill Omnath. Let us go on a quest. Now I know Nissa's coming next turn, but I think I just have to do this. And then we can play the... we're just going to play him as a Death Toucher. Yeah, I mean, well, that mistake hurt us, but I mean, arguably though, I still wouldn't be able to attack past this Cavalier, so I don't know how much it would. He's gonna play Nissa. Now we need to find an answer for Nissa. That's really
Witness
the
the
big thing.
ties that bind us all.
Because she's just gonna keep making these lands into just freaking destroyers of worlds. Murderous Rider, unfortunately, I can't do that
The
twice.
land shall conquer you.
Order of the Midnight can bring something back, but. Okay. Okay. What do you got? What do you got, brother? I think I have to put some sort of mass removal, like a Ritual of Soot in this deck. I'll probably do that after this game, and then we'll go back in. Like, I need an answer for boards like this. Alright, so we get a land, which is cool. It means we can play Liliana if we want to. But I think we got to develop the board a little bit. So Murderous Rider. Sir Conrad the Grim would be fun. Whenever another creature dies... He deals 1 damage to each opponent. Liliana's an okay thing. I mean, we'll just play the Swamp, obviously. Order of the Midnight plus the Murderous Rider. Sir Conrad isn't really going to do much for us here. At least we get a flyer, but he has that reach, so... Could take... Oh, I guess we could have taken the Dread Presence back. So Liliana, we get some chumps. Yeah, let's play her. And if he doesn't have an answer, maybe we can start building up the mean board. No attack.
Rise.
No attacks. I haven't played Call of Duty. The only Call of Duty I played was the one, was Modern Warfare, the very first one that came out, yeah. I was like right before I got my wrist problems. I was able to go pretty balls deep in the gaming there. So, he'll make a couple lands, or he'll buff up a land with Nissa, who shakes the world. Like, Ritual of Soot would just end this game right now. It would just end it. I can make him sack creatures too, though, which is cool with Liliana. So if he doesn't like kill it, I might do that. Lily and the zombie for sure. Yeah, I'm seeing your message come in after I already did it. Yeah, because he comes here, I have a Death Touch creature. Like whatever he attacks with is gonna die. It would be really funny if I won this after he good games me earlier. Oh god, that's pretty game ending for me. That Hydra is so rusty. Freaking 10/10. How did he afford that? Order of the Midnight can't block, so there's nothing we can really do about that. I'm pretty sure it's just over.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Maybe he's gonna attack? I actually hope he does. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think the Rankle play would have saved us. Obviously we have to make some tweaks to this deck, but with Rituals of Soot I think we could actually win this matchup. So I could bring back the Dread Presence, but what would that do? That would just pop something. He's got a flyer here. We can't block with the Order of the Midnight. Sir Conrad the Grim could come in, get some little janky combos off, but if Sir Conrad comes in, we make him sack 2 creatures, we draw 2 cards. Alright, let's just see how the effects in this card work. Make each player sack 2 creatures, so he'll sack 2 creatures as well.
Get out
So
of
I'll
my
get rid of
way.
these guys, obviously. We'll sack 2 creatures, probably just these elementals. And I'll draw 2 cards. And Conrad triggers. It's actually not bad. 4 damage.
Dead. Waste not, want
We get a
not.
Murderous Rider. Yeah, we just went bird. Is there any way we can survive? I don't think so. Yeah, GG. So we'll put in Ritual of Soot. Yeah, the elemental deck's hard to stop, but the thing about Ritual of Soot is it kills the Reef Elementals, plus it'll... So, yeah, that was our first time playing that deck, so obviously there's stuff we need to change. So there's a couple Haggard cards in there. Baked into Pie will be useful. On the top end, we're fine. Elder Spell, maybe take that out. Quarter of Midnight, we'll cut that down, and we'll cut down a Reaper as well. And we're going to do this, since it seems I'm running into a lot of decks that this would be good against. So Ritual of Soot destroys like small creatures. Alright, let's do one more game here, and then we'll grab Pwn. Yeah, because like me losing creatures doesn't really matter. I have recursion and other things like that, so we'll see how it goes. Efren 118. I don't know why that sounds familiar. Alright, this hand's okay. At least we have draw with the Falmire Knights. And we have a Ritual of Soot, so if he's playing any sort of aggro, we're okay. The Falmire Knights. Alright, is he playing Azorius Flyers? Oh, he's playing a creature deck, which is good, which means we're probably going to have some answers. But we'll just play a regular Order of the Midnight right now, just to get something on the battlefield. It's like a lady riding a bird. And then next turn we can go on a quest. Yes, keep playing things. Okay, he's playing some weird Planeswalker variant. I don't know, Oath of Kai is a very annoying card, but that doesn't matter that much, actually. So now we're a little bit more control-y. So we'll pass turn here, and then we'll Falmire Knight at the end of his turn. Hopefully he keeps... Oh, there's tons of lore in Magic, guys. There's tons. Magic has like a deep history of lore. There's like novels going back into the Dark Ages. We'll do the Falmire Knight. Draw a card in his life. He probably is sitting on a counter of some sort. Legion's End's not bad. So I can just play this guy now. I'm tempted to Legion's End this guy first, though. To bait out the counterspell. Because, you know, he can counter it if he wants, and then I'll just play my my dude here. He was sitting on a counter, of course. But once I get a single Ritual of Soot, it should deal with his board. Play the Death Toucher. And then, you know what? I feel like we're good on draw. Let's just... let's just pass. X is counted as 0, so the Hydra would actually die to Ritual of Soot. Damn, yeah. Now he's going to take our Ritual. Or he can take the Knight, the Cavalier of Night. They're both, like, decent options to take. If I were him, I would take the Ritual, yeah, but I have 3 of them. And that's his turn, so he can't really counter anything I play here, which means I'm going to get the Cavalier of Night right now. And he's attacking with 2 creatures. We will not block. And I mean, I don't think there's any, like, 1-mana counter spell. So what we do is we play Cavalier of Night now. We sacrifice the Falmire Knight. And we destroy the Hero Precinct 1. That was a good turn. Now we're, like, not in a great position, but we're not bad either. Yeah, that's okay. It's fine. He's just trying to tempo, which is good because it gives us time to develop. Ritual of Soot here is actually pretty good. Actually, no, that thing's 4 mana cost. Wow, okay. So we play Rankle, the Master of Pranks. And he has a 2/3, so we should be fine. And we also have lifelink on the Cavalier, so we should be able to restabilize here. That's good. Is there anything we want to do? So each player loses a life and draws a card. Sacking a creature is terrible, and discarding a card is... I mean, if we just lose the Falmire Knight, yeah, that's okay. Let's get rid of you. Because we can actually bring him back when the Cavalier dies. So he discarded the counter. Okay. Hey, take care, Kritika. Thanks, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Temple of Silence. Hero Precinct 1 again. So we can Ritual here. And oh, but he has another Thought Erasure. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, he's going to get rid of that. He's going to swarm us with crappy human tokens. Okay, that's fine. We have lifelink, so we can gain most of that back. Baked into a pie! Lovely! It's, I normally wouldn't main phase this, but the fact that he has counters. Means I'm gonna do it right now. So we're gonna bake her into a pie, and then we get food tokens, which we can sacrifice this artifact to gain some life. That's cool. We'll attack again. Ourselves. Oath of Kai is gonna hurt. Oh, he's actually gonna block. Okay. Rankle's coming in deep. Each player draws a card and loses a life. I mean, let's do this. How much does it cost? Oh, I can actually sack the food. Oh, good. So that's perfect. End turn. So yeah, I can sack this food token to gain a life. I literally baked his guy into a pie. It's pretty great. Oh, I hate Teferi. I hate Teferi so much. I hate Teferi with every ounce of my fiber. That is like, he's like the most annoying creature, or planeswalker, like in every variant. All right, so he's bouncing that, which is fine. I mean, it's not great, but at least we can, you know, play it and kill something. Our flyer will pass to attackers. He's going to come in hard. We'll sacrifice the food, which means we're going to gain some life. That helps. That helps. So Teferi's going to die to Rankle. The Cavalier of Night's going to come in and karate chop someone. Although, do we want to do that? We killed Teferi. And it has to be to a player. Yeah, Teferi can't live. And that hurts too.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
And we have to play Cavalier of Night, of course. And I think I will sacrifice Rankle to destroy the hero. Oh. Yeah, because he's not really doing much for us now. And the hero Precinct 1 is the one that keeps getting him all these freaking counters. So we gotta take him out. Why not murder instead of pie? Because the pie is fun. Whenever you cast a creature spell, oh, create a 4/4 black zombie monster of doom. Oh, all right, that's nice. Is she indestructible? No. So what we do here is we duress. He's got lands in his hand, so he's going in raw. We actually attack. This thing has double strike. That's actually a little problematic. When it dies, you may exile. When it dies or is put into exile from the battlefield, you may put it in its owner's library third from the top. So we're on a bit of a clock here for sure. If I destroy this with the other knight, so if I attack, yeah, the double strike will kill me. He has no way to. It depends if he top decks a creature. That's really the issue. If we play her, yeah, let's play her for now. We need to get that drawing engine online. No attackers. I just have to hope he draws bad. Because he has 2 lands. If he draws a creature, I probably lose. Okay. I don't think he did it. So he's attacking with just those. Now if I double block, no, it's not going to do it. Yeah, so we'll just do this for now. We'll gain 4 life. I do some damage, but the life gain is the more important thing. Plus I get an ETB trigger here. So I can get a... The Reaper is kind of a risky thing because I'm kind of low on life as is. But we'll take the Reaper. I'm going to play kind of risky here. And, you know, I might be able... Oh, Baked into Pie is so good. The Baked into Pie is really, really decent here, but, man, I'm so tempted to just play the Cavalier and just blast Oketra off the board. So if I attack with the Midnight Reaper... It's kind of pointless because he could just double block me and then I'm losing life. I think we... Cavalier. It's third from the top, so it kind of like is the enemy we know. And then we can bake him later. So what we'll do is we'll sacrifice the this guy to destroy the big scary beast. She'll be back, but it buys us a couple turns. And plus, he's kind of on a ticking time bomb because of the triggers from the aura. Every time a black creature dies or enters or whatever, I get the goodies. And pass turn. No, I don't have any codes. Wizards doesn't give me cool things. I don't know if they would. I don't know, maybe. Oh. Alright, and what's next? So the elite guard mage is flying in. Oh, Ketra is coming next turn. He's probably sitting on lands, which is cool with me. Top deck. Oh, Murderous Rider's pretty good here. Now, I think we can Murderous Homeboy here. So let's go ahead and destroy target creature or planeswalker. We'll destroy you. And then we can actually just play him. But first, let's go ahead and attack. So I gain 4 life. He goes down to 11. Then we play the Murderous Rider. I mean, he's going to play Oketra, but good. Plays Oketra. We bake this. We're literally going to get a god and turn it into a pie. Only in Magic. He attacks. Okay, Oketra's here. She's causing problems. We bake her into a pie. Yum yum, delicious pies for everyone! That's so good, I love it. I love that. So she goes third from the top again. We know she's coming. We go here. Go here. He's blocking. He'll probably take the Murderous Rider. Yeah, I'm going to do a match with Pone. I'll do one match with him after this, yeah. This game's just going pretty long. Alright, great. Murderous Rider dies. It goes to the bottom of the library, which is fun. We end turn. Alright, so let's see what he top decked. Oh, that's like the worst. That's the worst. Let's sacrifice some food while we can. So, at the very least, though, we can sacrifice... he's going to make us, each player sack 2 creatures. That has to be his play. Yeah, he attacks first. Oh, this hurts. So, in response, we will sacrifice another black creature. We'll do him. Which draws us a card. And then we get something back, but we'll get the Midnight Reaper, that's fine. Because then we get to draw 2 more cards. It's a super dank combo. And now, creatures get wiped. He draws cards too, which sucks, but I also draw a bunch of cards. I think he's in a dominant position though. Although it depends, I suppose. He can't make me sack anything else. You. Let's play you. Draw a card and lose a life. Oh, and I get my own Liliana. Yes. Yes. Good precious. He is down to a whopping 7. But yeah, Oketra is gonna go balls deep now. Hold on, guys. I'm just plugging in my laptop. We get some zombies.
Good
fine.
help is easy
play this.
to find in war.
We play the Dread Horde General. And we ping him again.
My army
Because whenever we play black creature again, hurts him.
Putrid,
We play you.
effective.
We return something to the hand. We'll get the Cavalier of Night for next turn. We play the Order of the Midnight and ping him once again. And we pass. Does he have any lifelink is the question. Yeah, he does have 1. Teferi, of course. Everyone's favorite card in the game.
Let's slow this down.
Is he gonna bounce? We will sacrifice something, which we will do the zombie. Zombie. Draw a couple cards. She goes back to hand, which is actually good because we can get more ETB effects on her now. He's gonna attack pretty hard here. The important thing is keeping her alive. He's coming with 2 zombies, so that's 6 damage. So I think we live actually. If he swings with everything, we don't, unfortunately. So that's 6 damage. That's 4, 6, and then that 1 from the frickin' lifelinker over there. You know what? Maybe we just block the lifelinker guy to shut down his life gain. Because they're all attacking Liliana, which we have another one in hand, actually. I mean, killing a big creature is cool and all, but I think shutting down the lifelink for him.
Do not ruin my breath.
So Liliana gets punched in the face 100 times. I get to draw some cards, and so does he. Oh, Dread Presence is really, really good here. That's really good. Hot damn, that's solid. Alright.
Rise and
Do
shine.
you have a flyer? He does have a flying bird. Alright, so, ooh, double Dread Presence. So double Dread Presence will be 4 damage. That'll put him really close to the danger zone. But I think playing her... So, let me just make sure I don't have lethal here. So he's got Kefnet. He can block me. The flying bird lady. Can't get in there. Unfortunately. So double Dread Presence will be 4 damage when I play the Swamp. And that's going to be 8 mana, so I'll have 3 left over. So I think I play... If I play her, though, and then a Swamp... No. Her, Dread Presence, Swamp. I think that's probably the better play. Yeah, let's do that. Then we play... we play you. Then we play a Swamp. It's basically the same difference. And then we play another Dread Presence, which will put him at 1. No attacks, because he'll just get it for free. So this is the turn here. Like, if he has a Wrath of Kaya, no, Pwn, it wouldn't have killed him, dude. It's 4 damage. It's only lethal. It would have put him down to 2, and now we got him down to 1, which is the correct play. Each player attacks 2 creatures, so we'll lose the Order of the Midnight, and we will. Come on, guys. I did the quick maths. I think I was right.
Up as I go.
Yeah. It's fine. I think I'm still gonna get him. He's gonna bounce something here, but like,
and watch.
if he can't kill a Yara, then I get him.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
That was the more optimal play. Oh, you can't do anything with that, buddy. 1, 2. Is it 3, 6, 10, 18? No blocks. Oh, what? Wait, how is that so much damage? Oh, I won. Wait, why did it show me dying? What? That was like buggy. Yeah, anyways, we won. Because he couldn't kill us there, but he like conceded at the same time, so it kind of like bugged it out. Yeah, well, it was a victory. Good. Because he had 18 damage there. All right, Pwn. You're up, brother. Let's play. I got time for 1 match with you. And I will do a stream one of these days where I just challenge, I challenge folks. Let's do our mono black deck against Pwn. If he bounced Kaya, I could have just replayed her and then the trigger would have killed him. Come on, Pwn. And don't you pick a deck just because it's good against the one I picked. You pick. He couldn't have won it. There was no way he could have won that, guys. He was at 1 life, and I had plenty of ways to do 1 damage to him with the Yara in hand. A Yara is really good with the Knight, actually. I gotta craft more of those. All right, here comes the Dragon Master himself. Let's see what degenerate deck he brings. And guys, thank you so much for joining on today's stream. It's been a blast. This is our final game of the day. We'll keep it, sure. Play Castle Locktwain. Oh, perhaps that's true, Kuromo. He's playing... I have no idea what he's playing. We're just going to play the Order of the Midnight aggressively. The Raven Beast is coming for him. Yeah, with the Oath of Kaya. Yeah, he could have lived, maybe. Bounce his Kaya's Wrath. I think that was too much thinking over there for him, perhaps. Who knows? Yeah, Karoma, I see it now. Yeah. Let's just be grateful that he didn't. So Pone's playing... Oh, he's playing that Knight deck. That Jankatron Knight deck. We're going to play Midnight Reaper. And the Order is going to attack. The Order of Midnight. It seems kind of like... I know that card... I was dumping on that card earlier, but, like, I don't know. I'm more than happy to get those free cards. So Pone plays the Stormfist Crusader. He takes more damage, which is good. He plays the Oathsworn Knight, which is yeah, fine. Can I Legion's End either of these guys? I kind of want to like leave that character though. It's like it's doing so much for me here. I could Ritual of Soot these guys. Ritual of Soot would destroy them both. But I'm kind of like honestly liking that card draw a little bit. Let's dress, see what he's got in hand. Okay, so let's get rid of the lance. The hammer is going to be way off. And then Legion's End, we could Legion's End that character, but I'm, like I said, I'm kind of enjoying the card draw, but I don't know. Let's do it. Let's just get rid of it. We don't need to give him options, you know? Alright, so we know what's in his hand. He's got the Colossus Hammer. The creature gets 10/10 and flying. Can he, like, equip this in some cheesy way that I'm not aware of? I don't think so. The Smitten Swordmaster. He attacks for 4. I'm very tempted to block, but we're not going to block. Because the Oathsworn Knight shall pay the Troll Toll next turn. What's in your head, Professor Pone? So, oh, okay, so we wanted a quest there, which is cool. So we will play the Cavalier. I guess we just swing first. Get that fat damage to the face. Then we play Cavalier of Night, which is gonna sacrifice the Order of Midnight for sure. Then we get to destroy his creature. And we get to draw a card. So all kinds of dank combos happening here. Oh, look at the Haggard Knights. I'm trying. Here they come. Wintermoor Commander. Okay, equal to the number of knights you control. Attacks, knights you control are indestructible. That's not bad. From here, I think, honestly, you could just soot him. Ritual of Soot, that'll wipe his board, and I mean, we'll lose one guy, but are they both? So Ritual of Soot, pop those guys in the dome. I lose a creature, but I get to draw a card from it at least. That's cool. And then we do this, and we play you, and we just play you as a creature. Hit for 4. Get him life. Put him down to 3. And turn. I'm keeping the other one in hand because I want to combo it with the Yara. And then play Sir Conrad the Grim. GG, Pone. GG. Alright, so guys, let me message Pone real quick here. Alright guys, that's it for now. Sorry I can't play more, but I'm gonna go. My lovely wife and I are gonna go get some food together as she's been waiting. But guys, thank you so much for joining on today's stream. It was a lot of fun playing this new set. And yeah. Thank you guys to Snuffleupagus and Demented Frog for the generous donations in the beginning, and thank you all for stopping by. Make sure to drop a like if you guys want to see some more Magic. It's certainly an indicator of interest. And the Legion's End was OP, Pone. It was. It did pretty good. It did pretty good. You were the chosen one. Don't worry. I'll be doing a stream with Pone later in the week where we'll play like a handful of games. Like we'll do like a best of 7 or something, which will be really fun. But for now, I actually have to go. So embrace the darkness, Rankle the Prankmaster, and Iara and all that good stuff. I honestly just got a pretty good draw against him. But all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I had a blast playing some Magic the Gathering with all of you fine folk. And I'll see you guys relatively soon. Cheers.